Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker. I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fully dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call out post on my Twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that. That looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife. So guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, that's what you get. My silver laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go high. I'm pissing on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot. Wife. So guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, that's what you get. My silver laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go high. I'm pissing on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. This is what you get. My silver laser piss. You have 23 hours before the piss to off, so let's hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of the Sonic 3D in 2-day tournament. I'm your commentator Bo3 and I am joined by the Popo.
Hello, everybody.
The legend himself PB'd by 1 minute in round 2 yesterday.
Well, yeah, that was unbelievable, but here today our focus is the race between Saxon and Argic. It's still the one race from the round 1. This is still not the winners bracket, but it is a best of 3. So what do you think we're gonna see here today?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. We are seeing the 2nd seed in Zaxxon versus the 7th seed in Argic. Zaxxon, of course, hasn't played yet in this tournament, but we are kicking off. So Argic came through yesterday in a round 1 match against Shaw, but Shaw unfortunately had a power outage mid-race. So they're coming up to the buzzkill. And Argic actually takes him out with some style. Zaxxon gets through cleanly. Did you ever find out, Popo, why the buzzkill is there?
No, sadly we'll just have to continue jumping and praying that he's not there. Or do what Argic did. It's also a very interesting strat, actually. Both runners reaching up the boss cutscene now.
So Zaxxon gets the setup and is bouncing.
Well, looks like it's going to be a good Green Grove one for Zaxxon. 33, very good.
Yeah, very clean. Argic just having a bit of trouble setting up the bouncing strat. He's trying again. Looks like he's going to lose a bit of time there, but no problem. So we kick things off today with the final round 2 match between Zaxxon and Argic. It's a best of 3 and a single elimination round. After that, we are left with the top 4 with a best of 3s, and that's a double elimination round. The losers will enter the losers bracket and have a chance to make it to the grand finals.
Actually, this one's also a best of 3.
Yes, this will be a best of 3. In the grand finals, the winner of the winners bracket will have a 1-game advantage versus the winner of the losers bracket, and that will be a best of 5.
Well, looks like Zaxxon gets that beautiful hit mid the spikes. Meanwhile, Argic's still making his way up to the boss.
He had excellent Green Grove 2 from Zaxxon, a 45. He's had an almost perfect start to the run. Looks like Argic fell down at the ramp. He's having to take the springs back up.
Let's see how Argic handles the boss here. He decides to wait for the spike ball to descend before starting to attack. Holds on to that ring. Right, and that's Green Grove 1 for Argic. Meanwhile, Zaxxon's making his way past through Rusty Ruin 1. Seems like it's a pretty good stage as well so far.
Oh yeah, Zaxxon is flying. Not really a mistake made so far. He's not letting up.
He's not giving an inch right now.
Yeah, it looks like he'll have about a 42-second lead going into as Argic begins Rusty Ruin. So here Zaxxon up against Fang or Knack, depending on who you ask. Let's see if he can avoid getting shot.
Looks like it's good RNG so far. Gonna have a pretty quick boss kill, possibly a 1-minute 101 Rusty Ruin. Oh!
Yeah, just took a hit there.
102 it is.
Really good time.
Yes, indeed.
Looks like getting shot there doesn't cost too much time, but he had an incredibly clean stage there. So Argic just coming up to the boss himself.
Argic having a pretty good Rusty Ruin 1 as well. Alright, this stage here is where the memes begin. You're gonna have to grab onto that fire shield. You're gonna keep it at least until the end of Diamond Disc 1. Let's see if Saxon can keep it up.
Yes, the memes of keeping the fire shield. Okay, lands on the block well, bounces off the fire shield, and fire dashes into the spinner thing perfectly, avoiding
Getting
the
fastest cycle, actually.
yeah, he's avoided the spiky balls perfectly. Now he'll want to try and... Okay, he did the high jump, so he'll be able to skip part of that ramp and go straight onto the yellow spring. Completely misses the second spiky ball, and he has reached the boss at a 49, which
That
is
amazing, amazing.
yeah, 0 mistakes by Zaxxon.
Alright, manages to jump on the boss's arms. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, going for a safe boss trap, probably the best,
I don't blame
considering
him.
he wants to keep his fire shield. And a 104.
This is 104, yeah, amazing. This is going to be a sub 540 at the end of Perseverance 2, it seems. It's just possibly quite the fastest I've ever seen.
Looks like it, I wouldn't be
5:30.
surprised.
5, Jesus.
He really hasn't made any huge mistake. Just a minor ones, getting shot at Rusty Ruin 1 boss. Now he's taken the fire shield into Spring Stadium 1. Meanwhile, Argic is almost at the boss in Rusty Ruin. Just coming up to the spinner. Let's see if he can avoid the spiky ball. No problem there, but he is without the fire shield.
So if Saxon is able to maintain the fire shield and pull off the fastest strats, that's going to get him a more significant lead for sure.
Yeah, Zaxxon not happy with that pufferfish there. He's just slowed down a bit. He had to wait for the barrel cycle. So minor mishap there for Zaxxon in Spring Stadium 1, but I doubt it will make any difference.
Oh, here's Tails Doll, one of the... It's the second major obstacle to keeping the fire shield.
Yeah, you've got to be careful with these early bounces, not to get caught in the corner and lose his shield. Now he's trying to set up for the fast boss kill. Argic with a good finish to Rusty Ruin.
He lost the shield.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just mistimed his jump a little bit there. So that's quite a time loss, isn't it? Losing the fire shield there, you cannot make the time save in Spring Stadium 2. With the Knuckles route, you have to go the Sonic route. Which is about, what would you say, the time loss for that?
Let's say about 20 seconds maybe.
Yeah,
Not
20
sure what
seconds.
the fastest Spring Stadium 2 with a Sonic route is. I think maybe a 118.
Yeah, so about a 20-second difference between the Knuckles route and the Sonic route. Okay, Argic just hitting the springs. He's in the bitrate tower. Hopefully he lands on this spring, no problem. And doesn't
Bitrate
fall down.
tower.
Yeah, Zaxxon just navigating all the balloons and the ramps and the bumpers of Spring Stadium. It's many people's least favourite stage.
Taking that invincibility, I assume to not have to deal with the cycles of the spiky enemies.
Yeah, that's an interesting strat. He won't have to worry about this pufferfish. He's just dispatched both badniks.
Yeah, that's their names, Bufferfish.
Yeah,
Let's see if
pufferfish and
he
Cram.
gets the RNG here for the 2 cycle.
Yep, looks like he's getting 4 hits at the beginning as standard. And he's standing in the corner there, gambling that Bonnie's going to come down again. Looks
Oh,
like he
not
didn't
getting
quite get the double hit.
Oh, but still pretty good RNG.
Yep. So Zaxxon almost, let's say, a one-act lead at this point. Argic just closing out Spring Stadium. Act 1. And he seems to have carried the Lightning Shield into Act 2. It's not too much of a help in this particular act. So now Argic's just navigating all the springs, all the badniks, hoping they don't stop him too much.
Well, let's see if Zaxxon gets the famous DD1 jump.
Oh
It
yeah,
stays about 6 seconds.
that's right. He'll be trying to get a slope jump here and then a big slope jump to the top. And he makes it.
He just makes it. Very nice.
That's like an 8 or 9 second time save for him. Over missing that jump.
Argic also making through the balloons and springs and bumper section right now. Also gonna take invisibility, it seems.
Yeah, he's got that safety net. Drops down the flippers really nicely. Bit of trouble with the bumpers there, but he's making his way to the final section.
Zaxxon had a little bit of trouble there getting to the springs.
Yeah, it looks like Argic jumped on the barrel at about 106 or 108. Used it to jump to the bouncing barrel, and he's just coming up to the boss.
Both players fighting bosses. Argic is fighting Spring Stadium 2 boss, Zaxxon's fighting Diamond Dust 1.
Yeah, I'm hoping to keep the shield there, although it doesn't matter too much. Getting those high bounces.
Pretty good Diamond Dust 1.
Yeah, both players not having trouble with their respective bosses. But I'm onto Diamond Dust Act 2 for Zaxxon. I imagine we'll see him pick up the Lightning Shield and take the top route. Argic, meanwhile, snowboarding, about to take on the big jump. See if he attempts it.
Ooh, Zaxxon falls down, he's gonna have to backtrack.
Yeah, seemed to fly way past the Lightning Shield there, not sure what happened.
Looks like he lost air control of Sonic and couldn't get him far enough to the left. Meanwhile, Argic also didn't get the jump. It's a really tough jump, very, very tight. I mean, Zaxxon got the jump, Argic didn't.
Yes, that will widen the gap. But really, we're seeing here one of the best speedrunners just showing his stuff. Of course, every runner is capable of making big mistakes, but we haven't really seen an upset of this scale in this tournament yet.
Alright, Zaxxon keeps that Lightning Shield up to VV1, which is going to be the big time save. We'll see if Argic, once he reaches DD2, will also try something similar, or will he take the normal route?
Yeah, it's very important Zaxxon keeps the Lightning Shield there, because it's actually slower to go the Lightning Shield route in DD2. And you're doing it so you can get a faster VV1, so losing the Lightning Shield there would mean a slow DD2 and a slow VV1. But he's kept it, so he's going to be taking the Tails route on VV1 with the Lightning Shield. Argic just dispatching the DD2 boss.
Pretty good DD1 for Argic.
Yes, DD1 boss.
That he didn't get the jump. That was a really clean stage, nonetheless. Well, Zaxxon speeding his way through the VV1 Tails route. Keeps the invincibility, not having to slow down there.
Yeah, he gambled with the spikes and he made it, holding onto his shield. He clearly confident in the amount of time he had left on the invincibility there. Really good stuff.
Now let's see how the climb goes here. This is also important to have a fast climb, which will also compensate the time that you would lose for not doing the zip, the boss.
Yeah, fairly straightforward the strats here for the Lightning Shield in the VV1 climb.
This is the hardest jump that he just got right there.
Yeah,
It's
the
gonna
reverse
be a
lightning
clean
shield.
fight. Very clean VV1 from Zaxxon. Meanwhile, it looks like Argic is also doing the lightning shield route. Will he do the lightning shield route for VV1 as well? Let's see.
Yeah, just misses that jump and getting control locks. Of course, he can't get Sonic onto that platform. He's going for 5 early hits, but loses his lightning shield on the 6th. It looked like he.
Looks like he didn't intend to keep it.
Yes, he did not make a motion to move away. So he'll be taking the Sonic route on VV1.
Meanwhile, Zaxxon with 130 VV1. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, pretty much perfect VV1 from Zaxxon. I don't think there were any mistakes. I'll be hoping to get the second clip first try. Ooh, a bit of trouble getting the first clip there. He gets in eventually. It's a little bit tricky sometimes.
Just have to wiggle around left and right sometimes. Gets it second try, very good.
Spin dashes the wrong way, but that's fine. And Argic's just picking up his fire shield. This is a huge detour. Takes about 8 seconds to pick up the fire shield. Most runners do it. I think it was just Kokens who ignored the fire shield, and he had practiced a shieldless VV1.
It's only a small section you have to play until you get the other fire shield that is eventually in your route. But if you don't do it well, then you're losing more than those 8 seconds.
Yes, exactly right.
There's the mentioned fire shield before that too. Argic making a pretty clean VV1 in the Sonic route.
Yep. Well, I wonder if we'll see him attempt the upward zip on the boss fight.
See. Zaxxon finishes VV2 with a 124, very good time.
Yeah, going into Gene Gadget, and he'll be hoping for a good boss fight there. Alright, Argic gets into the hole.
Zip. Oh no, he got pushed outside.
Yeah, he got pushed right out. So he'll be taking this the intended way. I believe Gene Gadget 1 is Zaxxon's favourite stage.
His favorite stage in OST. Mainly the Genesis. It's a really good banger, I'd say.
Yeah, really good looking stage as well with the rain there and the background.
Yeah, fantastic job with the stage. Looks like a very clean Gene Gadget 1. But the tough part is still coming up. The boss's RNG.
Yep, Argic just about to wrap up VV1 boss, getting the damage boosts to 2.5 cycle him.
Right, Zaxxon heading up to the boss arena. Will the RNG be? Right.
He starts with Mark 2. I don't think Zaxxon will mind too much. He's very good with this boss fight.
Yes, if you know how to manipulate him, it's not that hard. The most unpredictable one is definitely CD Metal Sonic.
Yeah, it looks like he's only getting 2 hits on Mark 2. It's hard to tell without audio on our end. But he's killed him quick enough.
Oh, he's getting really good RNG. Wow,
straight in there with
fast.
metal.
Good RNG. Now it's Mecha Sonic. This could be a sub 210 for sure.
Yep, Mecha Sonic just doing his thing. Knocking Sonic out of his rings.
6. Amazing. That is an amazing Giga 1.
Yeah, Zaxxon is really solid at Gene Gadget 1. He usually gets a good time. He's not phased by the boss.
Thank you, Kites, for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're watching the first match of round 2 between Argic and Zaxxon.
Yep, this is game 1. It's a best of 3. So far, Zaxxon has about a 1.5 act lead.
Right, that mouse there is very dangerous for your electric shield.
Yeah, Argic doing his best to make this boss fight somewhat interesting. He has the fire shield, the boss has no risk to him.
But Argic still manages a 130 PV2, that is very good. Looks like Argic is on a very good run, could he potentially be on a PB pace?
Let's hope so.
How things go, yes. Zaxxon doesn't take the checkpoint before this boss. Hopefully it all goes well.
Yeah, Argic currently has a PB of 32 minutes and 57, it seems. So let's see if he can beat it.
Right, very good Giga 2 from Zaxxon. It's going to be a 117.
Oh, it's 117. Once again, pretty much a perfect act.
Yeah, you can't get much better than that. Meanwhile, Argic looks like he's also on a very good Giga 1.
Yeah, respecting the mouse there, not wanting to risk it.
Right,
Zaxxon.
Panic Puppet 1, where a lot of dreams go to die.
Yeah, he's carried the lightning shield here, so he's able to skip the backup lightning shield and make the time save. Argic coming up shortly to Gene Gadget 1 boss. Let's hope he gets a good RNG.
Also getting to the boss arena in a very respectable time.
Yep, navigating those pipe. Oh.
Right, good start for Argic. Zaxxon taking that invincibility, taking the lower route for safety.
Ooh, Argic just getting thrown there by Silver Sonic.
It's tough to get those hits on him when he's like sliding around. Ooh, Metal Sonic.
Yep. That's not what you want to see. Metal Sonic not being kind there.
It looks like Argic's dealing pretty well with him.
Yeah, I think he just has to get one more hit. Unfortunately, 8-Bit Silver has just entered.
Oh, there he is. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, he managed to take Metal Sonic out. The last thing he wants to do is fight both of these. We've seen already in the tournament Silver Sonic protecting the other boss that's left.
Well, Zaxxon's on a pretty good PP1 pace. 148 to the boss. Very clean.
Yeah, we'll see if
for the 3-3 hits on this first phase.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll attempt the 3 cycle on this first phase. But he's positioned himself on the side, gets 1, gets 2. It's a very comfortable opening from Zaxxon.
Oh, just falls down, but he still has a chance at the 3 cycle though. He gets the opportunity to miss once the 3 hits.
Yeah, he recovers well.
Getting 2 hits immediately.
And he gets the drills, so he'll get 3 hits here and hope that the boss follows up with the laser.
No,
the boss is dive down.
Decides to dive down.
Really well played from Zaxxon though, getting the hit on the way. And that's an excellent boss fight from him.
Very good, 242, very clean PP1.
And Argic has held on to his lightning shield, so he'll have no problem getting through the electric barriers there. Really good play from Argic.
But he decides not to go for the dangerous hit behind the boss. just wants to hit him through the front, keeping his shield.
Yeah, just wants to be careful on this final phase of the boss, not to fall into the death pit. Oh, not sure about that last hit. He decides to wait.
Smart decision, in my opinion.
And he gets it. Really well played from Argic, showing good patience there.
Very good pace from Argic as well.
Yeah, he is very close to PB pace. Let's hope he can get it.
Well, Zaxxon starting up PP2. He's probably going to go for that first 42 cycle.
Yeah, he's made a really strong start, so he is on pace for getting the earliest cycle of the moving platforms here. He's just about to come up to the big fire jump over the water. I imagine he'll take it fast.
Argic is having to roll all the way over there, just to not lose that electric shield there. Smart decision.
Yeah, it makes the platform cycle comfortably.
Right, not much can happen now that can rob Zaxxon of this first win. But let's give our energy to Argic because he looks like he's on a very good pace and maybe can pull off a PB from this race.
Yeah, it looks like he's on pace for to beat a time of 32 minutes. He's got time. Zaxxon, meanwhile, is on about a 27-minute pace run. I can tell you his best possible time is 27:18, which is outstanding.
Especially for a race, no reset.
Yeah, this is Zaxxon's first race of the tournament. But he's also hosting the stream. He's organizing all the graphics.
It looks like he's about to clear the second phase of the final boss. Very clean, going up to the final phase. Argic making it to the PP1 boss. Let's hope he gets through this clean.
Sub 2 minutes into the boss there. That's really good. Very close to PB pace from Argic.
It only looks like one more hit left for Zaxxon. GG's. Finishes with a time of 27:19. Very good time.
Yes, well done to Zaxxon. He takes game 1. And Argic now just looks like he's going to force cycle this boss. Unfortunately, he's dropped by Tails. Tails manages to rescue him, though, before the boss attacks.
Yeah, just in time. This is the worst possible setting you can have when you have to attack him from above.
Okay, he gets Tails to grab him again.
Right.
Gets the second
Keeps the
hit, well.
shield.
But he's not happy
Boss
with
goes up.
the height of the boss there and decides to bail. Oh, nice. Gets the...
off-screen hit. Very nice.
And he's going for it again because RNG is
Another
weak.
one. Ooh, that was close.
Alright, makes a
But
dodge.
he still keeps the shield.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the boss really
the
not
RNG
being
is
kind.
not being kind to Argic at all.
But he's only got a couple of hits left. He's going for the win. Unfortunately, doesn't get the final hit. Taking a risk there by jumping behind
Let's hope
Robotnik.
for no lasers, and we get a laser.
Yeah, now he gets a laser.
Yeah, as soon as he loses the shield.
Oh, he gets a hit here. Maybe one more
Right.
after this.
If he gets some good RNG here, can get the final hit in.
Well played, Argic.
Very well played, because that is a very dangerous position to attack the boss from. Because
Yeah.
you have a very small window of
Really risky
vulnerability.
hit. And he has 0 rings.
Very well played from Argic. One act left. Knuckles' only appearance in Sonic's playthrough here.
Yeah, you're seeing both instances of Knuckles appearing. It's going to be really close for Argic, whether he can PB or not. We'll have to see. He'll be picking up the fire shield here. It's very important he makes that fire shield jump to save time. The skip coming up.
Right, we're getting closer to the big jump. It's a big skip in this stage. Going through the water section is very slow. Right, looks like he's gonna take it safe.
Gonna do the spin dash method and makes it no problem. Makes it look easy.
Even with taking this 54 cycle, it's still faster than taking the other route, so very smart.
Yep, he's just gonna wait for these platforms. Tricky there, if I had actually gone to the cogs, doesn't always work. Gets the second one though. So he won't have too much trouble with the rest of the stage. It's only the boss fight, whether he can kill it quickly. Reminded that his PB, I believe, is 32 minutes and 57. So it's going to be very close.
Oh, that cool jump through the loop. I had not seen that before.
Yeah, he seemed to clip through the loop there. Okay, crosses the checkpoint at about a 147.
This first phase is the most dangerous because you have a risk of getting crushed by those arms if you stand directly beneath them. Right, Argic makes it through clear. Gets the 2 hits.
Yeah, looks like he's going to finish at about 3 minutes. That means there's about 40 seconds remaining, so it could be a small PB.
If not, it's very close.
All right, on to the final phase.
Triple arms.
That's the 2 early hits. He's going to wait. Jumps a little bit too early. That's unfortunate. He gets caught out by the bullets.
Right, the left arm is gone. Looks like it's not going to be a PB, but it's still very close. Still a very good run from Argic.
Yeah, low 33 minutes. That's an excellent run from Argic in a tournament.
GG's for Argic, finishing 11 seconds from his PB. That is some good stuff right there. GG's to both our runners. There's still gonna be at least one more race. Zaxxon versus Argic once again.
Yep, well played to Zaxxon there. That was an insane run.
Yeah, very good run and clean from Zaxxon. I would say maybe that this could have been a PB. What probably cost him the PB was losing that fire shield.
Yeah, outside of missing out on the Fire Shield SS2, I think everything else was really good. There's a lot of perfect acts, perfect splits in that run. Shortly, we'll be coming up with Game 2. This is the final round 2 match between Zaxxon and Argic. It's a single elimination, so whoever wins goes on to the next round, and the loser is out.
And the winner will actually be facing you. How do you feel about it?
Yes. I'll just take it as it comes. I'm going to go in all guns blazing. Might be seeing you, Popo, in the round later.
Yes. It looks like we're off for the second race. No, wait, maybe not.
Yep, just syncing up.
Alright, now we are, yes.
Pretty
Right,
close
here
to
we
sync.
go. Race 2 of round 2.
Let's go. Buzzkill, here we go.
Yes.
Zaxxon avoids it. Argic does his safe strat, but the buzzkill was well out of the way there. He had a bit of trouble with an earlier bad nick. The ice cream cone one. That guy. And there he is again, tormenting Argic.
He has not been having good luck with that bad nick. 21 at the boss for Zaxxon, that's really good for not getting the big jump at the start.
Yeah, really clean Greengrove one. And he gets the boss strat. He picks up the emerald that Silver Sonic drops. This is because picking up that emerald instantly unlocks the screen. And so he's able to just go and pick up the signpost. And Argic just finishing off Silver. He does not go for the emerald. So you'll see the screen is locked for a little bit longer before he can go and get the signpost.
Yes. Zaxxon making his way through Greengrove 2. Seems like pretty clean so far. Toughest section is this one right here off the tube.
Yeah, he stops himself on the block there so that he doesn't fall into the spikes.
That seems like a good strat.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to cost much time. It's absolutely worth doing. And Argic spin dashing down that slope also stops at the block.
It's like a 46 Greengrove 2 for Zaxxon. Very clean.
Yeah, does his trademark boss strat with the early damage boost and then wait after 2 hits.
Right, fortunately Argic didn't have problems with the springs there this time, so he makes it really fast to the boss.
Yeah, really good start to the boss fight. Gets 3 early hits and then damage boosts to the left, making sure he has rings, and then finishes it off.
Good Greengrove 2 from Argic.
Yep, sub 1 minute. Zaxxon got the landing onto the ring box platform there, so he doesn't have to worry about that tripping him up when he does the pirouette. And he slows down there to try and land on this pillar.
Doesn't quite make it, but it still doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, you see some runners just roll straight into the wall there, but others try and get a very precise landing onto the pillar to save those precious frames. Argic ploughing through the ring box. No trouble.
Clean Rusty Ruin 1 from Argic as well.
You see Argic there roll straight into the wall, gets a straight drop down, and then jumps onto the pillar to uncover the button.
Looks like Zaxxon's getting shot there. Sometimes Fang can shoot you at different points, and it will just alter your strategy completely.
Yeah, one tiny change in your strategy and it will change the pattern ever so slightly. In terms of the timing of his gunfire. Argic just timing his hits when Knack the sniper, Weasel the Fang, leaves his invulnerability.
Also, very good S-Run 1 from Argic.
Yeah, no trouble there.
On to round 2 of keeping Fire Shield.
Alright, lands on the block, bounces off the Fire Shield, hits the pirouette, no problem. Looks like he's going to make this cycle well. Ooh, just misses that spiky ball.
Yes, clutched it underneath it.
Tries to hit the ceiling there, so he gets a high bounce, but unfortunately doesn't quite land in the tube.
Yes, that's what got him the 49 at the boss last run.
Yeah, you'll see top runners going for that strat. Nice, he manages to get the setup for the boss fight. So he's having a safe boss fight, so he should be keeping the fire shield here. Oh, Argic just landing on the spinner there, so he decides to go anyway. That's probably smart play. He's held on to his fire shield. Let's hope he can keep it through the final round of spiky balls. Little bit of trouble there climbing up the steps. That might put him on an uncertain cycle here, and unfortunately the spiky ball stops him.
Yeah, but it's still a good stage for Mark. Meanwhile, Zaxxon's speeding his way through SS1.
Yeah, taking the fire shield. Just wants to slow down. Don't go into that bonus ring. I think we've only seen one run enter the bonus stage so far.
Yeah, that is gonna be a big time loss. Because those special stages are the Sonic 2 ones. And you're gonna have to just keep playing until you reach the checkpoint where you're supposed to have an X number of rings and just don't have them. Alright, sets up the boss strat. Looks like he's gonna pull it off this time.
Yep, so far so good, getting those clean hits.
That's it. Clean, Tails Doll from Zaxxon, 116, very good.
Yep, now Argic taking the Lightning Shield route towards Tails Doll. Tails Doll, of course, first appeared in Sonic R. Also has a cameo in Sonic Adventure.
Right, Fire Shield route for Zaxxon this time.
Yeah, he's taking a Knuckles path here, using the Fire Shield to break through the wall.
He's not taking the invincibility, so if he misses this jump... Oh, he doesn't. He makes it through, but if he had missed that, that's a death pit. There's some spikes there which you cannot get out from, and you will just have to restart the stage.
Yeah, goes for the invincibility here though, so he doesn't want any trouble with this blower fish, puffer fish. Oh, unfortunately, he seems to get...
misses the jump.
Yeah, maybe he fat-fingered the jump button and accidentally did an instant fire dash. He decides to go up there again rather than heading right. And gets onto the barrel. So he'll be coming up to the boss shortly. Meanwhile, Argic is taking on Tails Doll.
Well, this route is so much faster that even with all that, he's still on a faster pace than if he had taken the Sonic route. And he gets the good RNG on the boss as well. Getting the 2 cycle.
Perfect boss kill. Good RNG and execution. And looks like the runners are 1 act apart. Argic finishing up Tails Doll there.
Alright, Diamond Dust also faster with the Fire Shield.
Yeah, there are a couple of skips.
Difference as Super Saiyan 2, but it's still faster.
Yeah, a couple of skips you can do with the Fire Shield. Let's see if he can do them. Going for the big jump. And he gets it.
Very nice.
So here he's going to head right and use the fire shield.
This is a risky strat. And he gets it as well.
Yeah, using the fire shield to make his way up that slidey slope. And here with another fire shield time save. Getting up onto that yellow spring there. I always find this tricky with the fire shield, jumping and landing on that yellow spring out of the breaking walls.
Because of the lack of the air control, I assume.
That's right, yeah.
It's already tough sometimes with the air control. Alright, he's gonna have to do a different strategy here for this boss since he doesn't have the homing shield.
Yeah, he gets three early hits on the bosses. Now he only goes for 2 because once you get 6 hits, the boss starts dropping more bombs and it becomes a lot more difficult. And then he's going for the final 3 hits. Unfortunately, doesn't get it, so now the boss is really dropping bombs, you see. But Zaxxon manages to avoid them and get the final hit anyway.
He gets a 128. Very, very good at TD1.
Yep, Argic just fighting the Spring Stadium 2 boss. Not getting the best RNG, but he has invincibility, making those double hits on the low passes much easier.
Looks like he's gonna finish off the boss right now, yes. Sub 2 minutes SS2 for Argic.
Yeah, really clean boss fight, helped by the invincibility. Alright, Zaxxon just losing his fire shield there to, presumably he wanted to insta-shield the ice block and lightning shield, but he didn't quite get that. Meanwhile, Argic just going for snowboarding. Let's see if he can get the jump this time. He didn't get it in his last run. Maybe the difference between PBing. Oh, gets frozen. No trouble. And just misses it. Meanwhile, Zaxxon avoids losing his lightning shield with the freezer there.
Keeps the lightning shield. Very clean run from Zaxxon so far.
Yep, 104 DD2.
There's also a lot of shortcuts for DD2 with the fire shield, but since it has been discovered that it is faster to do VV1 with lightning shield, regardless of the time loss of taking this route here, that route's no longer used.
Yeah, so Zaxxon will be taking a Tails route here, using the invincibility to survive this lava and be able to make some of these jumps you'd normally need Tails flight for.
Let's see if he risks the spikes with the invincibility again.
Yep, only Zaxxon will know if it's safe to do a 6-tap here. He goes for it, and he makes it.
Oh, he just barely makes it. That is so clean. It's so risky at the same time.
Huge risk to take there, but I think Zaxxon, both Zaxxon and zyzex use that strat, and I think they know when it's safe.
They probably know some kind of a music cue, maybe. I was missing the word. It's a cue in the music, probably.
Yes, that's right, because regardless of the IGT you pick up the invincibility music will always be consistent and warn you pretty much when it's going to run out, if you know the music cue.
Oh, Zaxxon losing the shield.
Just missing his jump there out of the peel out. It's not too big of a problem because he's almost at the end. Argic just going for the lightning shield. Really nice pickup using the insta shields to simultaneously break the ice cube and pick up the lightning shield.
Right, 135 if you want for Zaxxon. Very good.
And Argic just coming up to this boss. Last time he made no attempts to save the lightning shield against this boss. Perhaps he hasn't learned the lightning shield VV1.
Yeah, that wasn't an attempt again. He just doesn't want to keep it.
Yeah,
so
so
this is intended.
He'll be taking the Sonic route in Volcano Valley. Zaxxon just having a little bit of trouble with the second zip there. He gets it eventually. So just lost about 7 seconds on that second zip, arriving at the boss at about 30 seconds. He's actually on very good pace right now. Before that VV2, he was on PB pace. But we'll see how the rest of Zaxxon's run goes.
I believe he does still have time to save in the Giga 1.
Meanwhile, Argic just going right on this Sonic route.
Ooh, almost fell down the wrong tube.
Yeah, almost thought he wasn't going to go for the fire shield. But he backs up and picks it up. Just a series of well-timed fire dashes to get over all these little obstacles and little annoyances that are on this path here. Avoids the blue shield so he can keep the fire shields to destroy that wall there. Alright, Zaxxon I imagine is quite happy. He's on PB pace and he's in his favourite stage. What more could he want?
Right, are we getting pretty close to the VV1 boss? There's a little bit over an act separating both our runners at this point. But anything can happen.
Yeah, we're about to see Argic attempt the upward zip for the second time. He will attempt to enter the wall by entering the cubby hole that he entered the room from.
Oh, he just misses it.
Yeah,
a little bit of an early jump there.
So he'll be taking the intended routes once again. At the top of this climb is Metal Knuckles. First appeared in Sonic R.
Zaxxon making his way to the boss arena of Giga 1. Let's see what RNG does he get this time.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to enter the boss at around 120. Actually, before that, that's a really strong Jing
That is
Gadget
the
1.
best enemy that you can start with, actually. Because of the fire shield, makes this boss fight a lot easier.
Yeah,
Just
he's choosing
onto him.
Choosing to use the fire shield there rather than the bounce strat. Unfortunately, gets Metal Sonic from Sonic CD. Let's see how Zaxxon does here. With a good boss pattern and maximizing your hits, you can actually make this work. Okay, Zaxxon can get 3 quick hits here.
When he gets that dash, it's the best RNG that he can give you.
Oh, unfortunately not able to kill Metal before Silver Sonic from Sonic 2 shows up.
But he still manages a clean fight, because while Metal Sonic was hanging around in his with his ball electric thing, he dealt with Silver Sonic immediately. So that's still a very clean Giga 1 from Zaxxon.
Yes, 2 minutes 14. Excellent time. So Zaxxon remains on PB pace.
Oh, first try for Argic, I think.
Yep, makes it to the boss at 28. That's a little bit quicker than Zaxxon's run.
Alright, Zaxxon keeps the lightning shield.
Yeah, very important you don't lose it there to the mice, because it's a big time loss. You won't be able to use the lightning shield to bypass that electric barrier.
lost the switch.
Yep, choosing to disable the electric field there in spite of him having the lightning shield. I think he's trying to have the door open. Yep, the door is already open. So Zaxxon avoided an invisible trigger that closes that door, which means you have to hit the switch to open it, but he didn't have to do that.
Looks like another clean Giga 2 from Zaxxon. A 119, very good. Meanwhile, Argic's just starting up the first act of Gene Gadget.
Yes, let's hope Argic has another shot at PBing. He came very close in the last race. It's possible that both runners could PB with this race, but we'll see.
Anything can happen. Both are very experienced and skilled runners that can handle the pressure of a race.
Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if both of them PB'd on the same race.
Yes, Argic has attended many events over the years. He is no stranger to marathons and tournaments. And of course, Zaxxon hosts his own events.
Oh, Zaxxon looks like he's taking an alternate route to Panic Puppet 1.
Yeah, just misses that double jump. Cost him a little bit of time. This is the faster route. We saw zyzex yesterday getting to the boss at a 2:38. So this route does have merit.
It is a little bit more risky, I believe.
It's like Argic's facing the worst duo. It was CD Metal and now it's Silver Sonic Mark II.
Argic has not been having good RNG with the Giga 1 boss.
He just wants to keep his distance from this boss and then attack him from the other side of the stage. Unfortunately, he was trolled a bit there. Silver Sonic looked like he was going to go to one side and then switch sides.
Oh, looks like... Oh no, looks like he
Did not
take a death here.
Yeah, did not keep that ring. That is unfortunate.
Right, second try.
Zaxxon is just trying to 3-cycle this boss, phase 1 of Panic Puppet 1 boss.
Looks like he got the 3-cycle on the first phase.
Gets 2 early hits. Gets the from tails.
Oh, and another 2 hits. Very nice.
Yeah, really good opening. And he can get 2 hits here, which means...
Oh no, he lost the shield.
Shouldn't be too big an issue. He's going for 3 hits here. Oh!
Just barely misses it. He's going on top, and that's not a good sign.
Did not expect to see that.
Oh, and he got the hit with the 0 rings.
Yeah,
very
really good.
Risky hit. That was very well played by Zaxxon. That's one of those heart-stopping moments.
Looks like Argic's about to finish. Oh, he's lost his ring. Yeah, he's on to the last.
Has it again. Has it again.
This is Silver Sonic from the SMS Sonic 2. SMS and Game Gear.
Right, looks like he gets the strat on the Silver Sonic, and he's done.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember their names to the Gene Gadget 1 boss. They're all Silver Sonic except Mecha and Metal.
Looks like Zaxxon's gonna have a little bit more trouble getting the first cycle here without the lightning shield. It is possible, but it's a little bit trickier.
Yeah, it requires a different beginning. So you'd have to practice both strats. It can be difficult, especially if you're usually keeping the lightning shield. You're not practicing the shieldless route so much. Makes the fire jump. And just misses
barely
it.
missing.
I think he control locked himself there, it looked like. So Zaxxon on really good pace for a high or low 27. Unfortunately, just missing out on PB.
And it was probably that cycle, that platform cycle, that cost it.
Yeah, that certainly cost about 6 seconds,
But
but
I'm uncertain about his final split. I don't know if there's any time to save here, so we'll just wait and see.
yeah, it looks like he does have some time save on Gene Gadget 2, so it's going to be close. I may have spoken a bit too soon when I said he'd miss out.
Also, Argic is gonna face the Giggle 2 boss without the lightning shield. Didn't manage to keep it this time.
Yeah, he had to hit those final switches. Unable to bypass the electric field with a lightning shield. So it looks like he's got 4 hits so far. Now he's going to have to wait for these spikes to get the final 2 hits.
A very good and clean fight for not having the electric shield. That's Zaxxon's on to the final phase of the final boss. He's very close to PB pace.
Yeah, it looks like he may just miss out.
He gets the 3 hits.
Going to be very close to a 26-minute time.
Only 1 more hit missing. And he's just gonna barely miss it, but that is still a fantastic run from Zaxxon. GG, Zaxxon.
Well played, Zaxxon. He was actually on PB pace going into Panic Puppet 2.
Amazing display here. Zaxxon's gonna be moving on to the winners. But let's give our energy to Argic. He's been having a fantastic race.
Yes,
Only
well
had
played,
the
Argic.
unfortunate of the Gene Gadget 1 boss. But let's finish off this run.
Decides to pick up the invincibility. And then goes the low route.
Also, this time set by Zaxxon just now was the fastest time in the tournament so far.
Wow.
Are we gonna see a 26 today?
Yep, certainly. There's a possibility of a 26 in the tourney. There's a possibility of a world record in the tourney, although it won't be easy.
Yes, it's especially in the no reset setting, but I won't be surprised if it happens. We've seen it in literally, except for Sonic 2, we've seen it in every other Zaxxon tournament. A new world record being achieved in the tourney. We've had Hattie get world records. We've had Boomfan, no, actually Joey and Boomfan getting world record, if I'm not mistaken, in the last tourney.
Yeah, current world record is held by zyzex Remix, and it's 26:41. The tricky thing with this game is there's so much that can go wrong. It's actually extremely difficult to get a 27-minute time, let alone a 26-minute time.
the thing that I think blocks you the most from doing that is the high level of RNG that this game has. Just a tiny bit different RNG on a Jin Gadget 1 boss or a Panic Puppet 1 boss can be the difference between you getting a world record or not. Because this run is actually become very optimized within the month and a half that has been routed. Of course, it's still a very young, very fresh run. A lot of new things can be discovered.
Yeah, absolutely. It's come a very long way in a short space of time, 6 weeks. We've seen huge route changes, carrying shields to different stages.
We've seen zips.
Yeah, there's a possibility there are more glitches to be discovered.
But we do have the creator of this game watching this tourney, so he can easily patch them and say no to all our dreams and hope.
Well, we'll always have version 1.26.
Yes.
Really good play from Argic there, using the lightning shield to get above Robotnik on the lasers. I think the kids call him Eggman.
Oh, yes.
Where do you stand, Popo? Is he Eggman to you, or is he Robotnik?
He's Robotnik to me.
Yes, I think I grew up with Sonic in the early 90s and always knew him as Dr. Robotnik.
I think the first game that he started calling him Eggman was maybe Sonic Adventure 1. I'm not sure on this.
Yes, I think you're right. It was the Japanese name for him was always Dr. Eggman.
I actually thought that calling him Eggman was like an insult from Sonic. Like,
Certainly
see, he
sounds
looked
like
like
it.
an egg. Yeah.
Yes, it's not flattering.
I do like that song, I Am the Eggman. That's a pretty good song, though.
All right. That one, Sonic Adventure. I think Sonic Adventure 2, right? Because you get to play as him.
Right, here we go. Argic halfway through PP2. Holding on to that fire shield this time. Only a little bit longer till the boss. Looks like he's gonna be like a little bit over a minute off of his PB, but I'll say it's mostly due to that unfortunate death because he could probably PB in this race as well if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, interesting last minute route change there from Argic. He was he lost his fire shield and then took a higher path, but he made it to the boss pretty well anyway. So just coming up to these final hits, try not to get crushed.
Looks like a clean first phase from Arg.
Jumps a little late, so gets bounced down, but still manages to get the second hit, avoiding the fire.
It's off to the final phase. Let's go, Arg. It's it may seem tricky to get the timing on these arms, but it's actually based on IGT.
Yeah, he has to wait a
The
long time.
Yes, it's around 5 seconds IGT after the last bullet is shot from the other arm until he becomes vulnerable again.
Okay, just one more hit.
And GG's for Arg.
Yeah,
Still
finishes
managing to
with...
get us up 35.
Yes, well played to Argic. And we will see Zaxxon progress into the next round. That will be their next race, I believe.
Yes, the next race is gonna be you versus Zaxxon. Coming right up. Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned. We have a great race coming up next. The second and third seed will be facing each other.
Yes, that's right. And of course, Popo will be following with the loser of that game. So good luck to you, Popo.
Thank you, and good luck to you.
からまたからかった予兆は床にしちゃった誰に頼まれたわけでもないのに止まらねえ揺れここでは誰もが王様なのに手が長続きする気がしないとかそんな性格で何が悪い正し無責任心地 Use it wrong gravity
Every day's a new beginning, yeah.
頭の中も完成形見えた
The more I want, the less that I can get.
頭の中も自由自在
But I guess that I'm so happy now. Gonna set my heart free.
心の網目細かくして最強の世界できちゃってるわな
Now I've got nothing to worry me. Come on, let's just get up, go, 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 go. Hey, big guy, little guy, can you tell me who came first?
どうせやるならめんどくさくなろうぜ何よりするのさ Easy breezy
Okay, all you have to do is sit up, look left, right, up and down.
一丁羅割と着込んで戦闘モードなんだこりゃ
Sorry, but I don't know. We are simply natural. We present you with a gift. Welcome to our paradise.
Breezy, 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 breezy.
It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I said it's every day. It's every day, bro. The Disney Channel flow. 5 million on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. That's all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next, man. I'm popping all these chicks. Got the brand new Rolex. Anything a Lambo too. And I come in with the crew. This is deep, 10 6. Who's up, pull up the menu. Always look first again. Bio. And I will see you tomorrow, 'cause it's every day, bro.
What do you think about the incident?
一面からじゃ見せらんない
I am asking you as a first
ち
step.
ゃんと自分で意識してみ
You and I are friends for all of time. Tell me how you feel. But you know I can't resist that smiley face. Happy, happy. Boy, I'm okay.
Breezy, breezy. Breezy, breezy. Breezy, breezy.
Hey, big guy. Hey, little guy. Can you tell me what's inside?
やばいかぶれて向こうのこれしようぜ何よりするのさ Easy, breezy
It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro.
いいもんさ過去決めたならやったやいいじゃんどんなもんだ
Sorry, but I don't know. We are simply natural. We present you with a gift. Welcome to our special paradise.
答え分かってる昨日なんかしないぜなるようにするのさ Easy, breezy
quitting, make it real.
When you're all big time. Listen to your heart now. Don't you feel the rush? Better take a shot now. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Live it up, get in gear, go, make it clear. Gotta go big time. Make it work, get it right, drink a little overnight. Gotta drink big time. Give it all you got now. Isn't it a rush? Finish what you start now. Every light is shining now, it's brighter somehow. Let go now, nothing's really as it seems. Nothing but can you see you and I? Gonna make a brand new sound like we own this town. We can't die, now we walk around and never down. Welcome to the big time. All the pretty people see you walking in sunshine. Welcome to the good times. Life will never be the same. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Make it count, play it straight, don't look back, don't hesitate. When you go big time, what you want, what you feel, never quit and make it real. When you're all big time. Listen to your heart now. Don't you feel the rush? Better take a shot now. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Live it up, get in gear, go, make it clear. Gotta go big time. Make it work, get it right, drink a little overnight. Gotta drink big time. Give it all you got now. Isn't it a rush? Finish what you start now. Every light is shining now, it's brighter somehow. Let go now, nothing's really as it seems. Nothing but can you see you and I? Gonna make a brand new sound like we own this town. We can't die, now we walk around and never down. Welcome to the big time. All the pretty people see you walking in sunshine. Welcome to the good times. Life will never be the same. Go shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it look with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line.
Big Chongus.
All right, we're up, folks. How you all doing? Welcome to our next race in the Sonic 3D and 2D tournament here. We have got Zaxxon versus Motune coming through. It's going to be a really close run here. We can see the PBs of both our runners here. Current PB 27.06, and then, of course, Zaxxon as well. You just saw Zaxxon racing there, getting two phenomenal 27-minute times as well. So let's get ourselves ready for the race coming up here. Joining me on the commentary is going to be the one, the only, you know him, you love him, it's Jimmy D.
Hype! Hello everyone, welcome back, I'm here, sorry for everyone's ears. I'll get commiserations for your loss against Zaxxon, however you made a fantastic effort, you should be super proud of yourself. It looks like Zaxxon's becoming a little bit of a rival for you, because didn't you guys face each other in the final of the Spinball tournament?
We did indeed, it was good fun. It was a really interesting race to go through there. Sonic 3D in 2D, of course, completely different beast in the game there. And you can see
Very
that
much so.
in the caliber of our runners here. Like, I'm glad I got, I'm glad that I ended up getting 33-minute times there. Like, I was practicing beforehand. I was getting 37s and 38s. I was worried. I'm like, oh no. But pulled it back, did well, and now we get to commentate and have some fun.
Yeah, genuinely in this game, anything under a 36-minute time, I'd say that's an incredibly good time. Of course, we do have Matuni and Zaxxon here, both with their ridiculous PBs, absolute storming pace. Matuni, third seed, Zaxxon, second seed. Zaxxon getting that 27 minutes and 1 second fastest run of the tournament so far, beating the closest one by about 20-odd seconds. And it looks like we are go. Matuni on the left, Zaxxon on the right, starting flying through Green Grove Act 1. We're going to get the big jump at the start. And bounce. No, see if they get destroyed by the first boss in the game, the Buzz Bomber. And Matuni gets hit by the Buzz Bomber. Is Zax going to avoid him? And Zaxxon misses, but gets hit by the enemy afterwards as well. So we're basically on level playing. Matuni on a little bit of a boost. What I'm talking about, a little bit of a lead here. Not by a huge amount. Still super early doors.
As we come into the boss fight, you know what that means? We're going to see our enemies here trying to bounce. Our enemies? Our runners here trying to bounce. Oh, and Silver Sonic's head. He is the enemy. And we want to see if any of our runners here are able to get the bouncing on the head and get that one cycle on the game. Or will he be trolling us? Let's find out. Both the runners, same thing. We're getting the bounce
Boing.
first. Zaxxon comes second.
Boing.
Here we go. Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah,
Look at the
both
bounces
nailing
here.
that strap. Lovely stuff. Yeah. This is certainly a big barrier for those who are trying to learn the game. It certainly was for me as well, because trying to learn that manipulation to get to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth is not the most straightforward. However, these guys make it look like child's play, absolute child's play, lovely and fast. Matuni, Zaxxon, probably around the same time. There's obviously a little disparity there between the IGTs, but the real-time attack on there. But it's okay. We know exactly what's going on. Flying into Green Grove 2, going through the loop, and hitting the spring in a few seconds' time to go to the left, and hopefully getting through the stage nice and quickly.
The problem you gotta watch out in this stage though is if you go a little bit too fast, one, you'll end up down in the spikes like Zaxxon just did there, or two, and worst thing is you end up hitting off the ceiling and falling down to the bottom right there. Hopefully we see that not to our runners here. There we go, bounce, away we go. Matuni first to the boss. Zaxxon up and in, as well as we're gonna drop down the big spiky boy. And big old spiky boy here gonna get bouncing around. I'm gonna take the damage boosts here from these runners. And see if we get the quick cycle there with the insta-shield coming out. One more ring safety. Zaxxon killing the boss first, giving us a lead change here. Getting
Amazing.
a wonderful kill there on the boss, on the capsule, as we move into Rusty Ruin.
Yeah, that boss, you have to damage boost through it. There's absolutely no way that you can avoid that ball. So going in with limited rings is a bit of a risk. However, our two runners, they know this game like the back of their hand. I don't know what the back of their hands look like, because that'd be a bit strange if I knew them in person. But nonetheless, they are both into Rusty Ruin. As I said yesterday, there's no rest in this stage whatsoever. It's very, very disappointing. Sota, you need to change that. You need to change that ASAP. Because look at all the metal stuff. The metal stuff has no rust on whatsoever. False advertising. That's exactly what it is. Matuni getting the spin dash after landing on the platform, doing a bit of a jump there, running on the water like Jesus himself, and going through the pirouette and ploughing through the pillars and doing a nice early jump there. Zaxxon with a little bit of lead, landing on the button, going up the whirlpool, and hopefully getting past the crocodile on the right-hand side. No, he just waits a few seconds, goes through the loop-de-loop, and speeds on through.
Of course, Matuni right behind there, gonna come through as we get to the Fang fight here. Both of these runners do have a knack for this fight. They're gonna see how it turns out. Gonna be dropping the bombs down. We'll see if any of our racers are gonna blow up the signpost there as well. As Fang is showing off the Chaos Emerald here. We got Zaxxon with Fang on the left, Matuni with Fang on the right. But it doesn't make a difference until you kill the boss here. We're gonna see these jumps out, 32 rings to 33 rings here. Will these racers keep the hold of them as they go through, or will they keep in the perfect cycle here? No shots coming out for Zaxxon at the moment, which is very, very good. Matuni right behind it. There you go.
Beautiful. Zaxxon getting to the boss in 39 seconds IGT. Incredible time. Matuni getting hit by the bullet just there. That's just lost him a little bit more time. That IGT difference is certainly building and building. There's 8 seconds difference there as they move into Not Rusty Ruin 2.
Final hit there though, but that's all right because there's a minimal time loss, if anything. So it's only going to be a couple of seconds between our runners right now. This is where we're going to see any changes in difficulty because we're going to get the flame shield here. It's going to be interesting to see how our runners are going to go for them. I'm going to see both of them most likely grab it from the high bounce. But Zaxxon going up into the area first. Matuni, of course, going to fall behind, getting the big jump as always. But let's see if we're going to get these proper bounces off the springs.
Yeah, it's such a stylish strategy. Bounce left, bounce up, ignore the bounce to the left, jumps, bounce, and fly in. Zaxxon gets it as well. Absolutely perfect. Just got to make sure that it doesn't get hit by these spike balls. So close to getting hit there. Whoa, that was tight. Lots of lovely big jumps here. Getting the speed used. A few more jumps as well. Hopefully landing in this little pit in a second and use the momentum to take him all the way up to the top. Avoiding one of the springs, doesn't do it this time, but that's not a huge problem. And it's going to go fly through, get the pirouette, dive through, use the momentum to carry him through to the second section, jump on the button and get himself into Brian Johnson of AC/DC, the new name for this boss. Matuni, however, losing the fire shield a little bit earlier, going back down the tunnel, going up, left, right, up and down and all around, keeping the speed choose, getting over and getting onto Brian Johnson shortly as well. Zaxxon keeping the fire shield. The missing fire shield from Toon is going to cause potentially an issue when it comes to Spring Stadium in a few seconds, because you really want to keep your shields as much as possible for Spring Stadium, because it just saves a lot of time. The shields in this game are stupidly overpowered.
Stupidly overpowered, stupidly important as well. Matuni, though, using the insta-shield to get up onto the Boogie Boss's hands there. I always think he's doing a little boogie when he's walking forward there, right? Just moving forward.
Yeah, doing the shimmy like Johnny Bravo.
Keeps the sweat. Oh, yes, Johnny Bravo. Do the monkey. Come on.
Move it.
As we go we're through, you see the shield here, Spring Stadium. Zaxxon going to be using fire shield strats. We'll probably see Matuni coming out with the lightning shield. Zaxxon, though, can he hold it all the way through? The thing about this game is that these shields are ridiculously overpowered, as Jimmy Diamonds is saying there, but they're also super important. We need these to take alternative routes through the stages here. Mainly, we're taking Sonic through Knuckles' stages here. Matuni, though, opting not to go there. Yeah, there you go. There's the lightning shield, as we were waiting for there. Zaxxon holding it all the way through. Going to make sure to dodge that special stage up to the top right there, making it through.
With the springs.
Yeah, I got the Tails doll fight now. Let's see how Zaxxon handles this.
Let's see if we can keep him trapped in at the corner as much as possible. Yet more boss manipulations just to make them a little bit easier. The bosses in this game are by far the most difficult part of the game. However, if you know exactly what you're doing, like our top two of our three best runners in the game so far, they will be able to use those manipulations and use them to their best advantage and save themselves huge amounts of time. Zaxxon is making it look like a cakewalk at the moment, doing the big jumps right over the Tails doll as he comes flying through with a big old slashies and getting him down as well. Should be looking at a 150, 115 IGT for the end of Spring Stadium 1. What a great time that is. Matuni losing the shield. Wow. But he's going to be keeping that manipulation in place. Lovely jumps. And as Zaxxon goes into Spring Stadium 2, yet again full of springs and spikes and enemies. Oh my!
The jump,
getting a little bit trouble with the bouncing there. Oh!
Look at the recovery, though. No one exactly immediately needs to landing on the ground there, using the fire dash to carry the momentum back up, not getting crushed by the barrel of doom there, grabbing that invincibility for safety to get over the spikes. This is where the difficulty comes in. Unfortunately, though, going to be a little bit of time lost on the route overall there. Getting down to the speed shoes area, allowing Zaxxon to run through now with super speed and the flame shield, which is really cool because you can use the flame shield while you're in the invincibility. Matuni, however, without the fire shield, has to take the bottom route here, so you see a little bit of left and right going back and forth there. This is going to cost them a lot of time, but still plenty of time to make it up. We know we've got the late game here, we've got the RNG, we still got all the boss fights as well. Zaxxon getting good jumps off the top of those ramps there, making sure, keeping a hold of the spring. Going to go all the way through, invincibility up to the area, should get a big jump here, spin dash into the fire dash, up onto the barrel.
Oh,
amazing
gorgeous
jump.
Amazing.
What a jump over.
Going into the box without the invincibility as well. Wow, that's 107 in there. That's great. Now we've got medium arms or small arms or piles of arms or whatever you want to call them, getting multiple hits as he comes in with a little bit bad RNG. Still getting 2 hits, and regardless, so we're going to see a drop. We are going to see a drop, and we're going to see a 3 cycle on that guy. Matuni taking a slightly different route for the Barrel of Doom Redux, but still getting it nice and quickly. Lots of jumps, lots of springs. Again, going into the boss without the invincibility. As you've seen some of the runners do so far. How many hits is he going to get this time? We're going to get 4 hits he does. Oh, I think he might have got that 4th hit. I'm not 100% sure. But he gets trolled by the RNG with boss flying over top. Coming down, he should get 2 hits here. He does get the 2 hits. Zaxxon going into My Namesake, Jimmy Diamond Dust Act 1. Matuni finishing Spring Stadium 2 boss. Lovely and quick. Zaxxon flying down the hills with his snowboard, coming up to one of the most difficult jumps in the entire game in a few seconds' time.
Yep, question is, will he be able to hit it? You know you got to get the speed here. Got to dodge the ice there. Managing to run down. Here we go. Big old jump coming up. Does he get it? Does not quite. Has to go for the bounce.
Missed it.
Nice bounce off the enemy, though, allowing the fire shield to keep the momentum going on there. We're going to see these runners jump up. That jump is ridiculously tight, and it's going to be a perfect time for Matuni to try and save some time there. Zaxxon opting to go up the slope with the fire shield, but then takes a hit from the penguin.
Zaxxon climbing hills like he's in Skyrim. Ridiculous. Matuni's hopefully coming up to do that giant, awesome jump in a few seconds' time. And let's see if he can get it. Hold your breath. Oh, and he just misses it. Couple of pixels, barely. Oh, my word.
The runners not getting that time save there. They're trying to keep it going. It's literally neck and neck here. Matuni trying to take any little shortcut that they know so we can try and get their way through, catching up to Zaxxon here, who's just got the gold shield and going to be running towards E99. The question is, will E99 troll or will Zaxxon keep a hold of the shield all the way through? We're about to see as E99 flies into the screen. Will come on to the left-hand side here. Will Zaxxon spawn camp, keeping E99 off there? You see the lock-on reticle coming in. E99 not even getting a single bomb off, not getting a single attack. Matuni coming through on the springs to the upper floor here. Only about 30 seconds behind right now. There is not much in it at all from these racers right now, and we know that it can be changed. Spin dash coming through, the triple attack up onto the snowman, all the way down as we wait and see Zaxxon for Diamond Dust 2. Sorry, Jimmy Diamond Dust 2.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Zaxxon absolutely denying E99 any chance of a tackle. Let's see if Matuni can do the same. Zaxxon into Diamond Dust Act 2. Lots more jumps. Going to be getting, I think he's going to be going for the lightning shield. I believe he may be. I may be incorrect. I'm not very good at this game. I can talk for England, but I'm not very good at the game. But he's still, oh yeah, he's lost the shield just there as well. And there goes lightning shield. Using the
falling down to the bomb route though. That's not what you want to see. He needs to go back now. This is going to cost a little bit of time. If
Matuni having a bit of a struggle there. Losing his aiming shield. I think it's called an aiming shield. I don't know. I'm just here for the lols. But yeah, he has taken out E99. He doesn't have his homing shield. That's what it's called. Not aiming shield. What on earth am I talking about? Zaxxon using the double jump to get up to that higher spring, falling down the slide and going to the left, picking up more rings as he's going on, really making the use of the double jump from the lightning shield. It's such a powerful weapon in the arsenal in this game. That lovely jump to get up to that higher part and onto Metropolis. Metropolis, of course, named after Metropolis 3 boss, who is probably one of the worst bosses in Sonic history, but that's just my opinion.
Well, the thing we've got here, Matuni definitely going to be saving some time because Matuni did not fall down the bottom there. So we saw around a 57-second boss fight there for Zaxxon on the entry there. We'll see if Matuni is going to be able to bring back a couple of seconds. Looks like maybe about 10 or so seconds going through. Opting to go down the slide to keep the momentum there, dodging the penguin, which is always good. As we see Zaxxon heading into Volcano Valley, the overly dramatic stage if you're playing with a Saturn soundtrack. But we're going to see how this turns out for Zaxxon. We know this is where the lightning shield is paramount. This is the stage where you need to keep hold of the lightning shield. This is why our runners do not lose it as they go through the Metropolis boss here. Dodging the bonus stage. Do not want to see any special stages here. Once again, in the Knuckles route on Zaxxon's side here. This is where we need to keep a hold of the shield, because if we lose it before we get up these sets of spikes, then we are effectively stuck. Zaxxon racing against time right now to keep a hold of the invincibility. Then we're going to get halfway up there. We're going to double jump up to the top and then make sure we slow down just to miss the spikes there. Looking good on this one. Going all the way through. Big jumps up. No needing to use the run on the ceiling back up. And that is how you take Knuckles' route as Sonic. As we get to the very end of the stage now, we've got the climb. You thought the stage was hard. You've now got the boss. You're being chased by lava from Mecha Knuckles here, who's causing the volcano to erupt. With the lightning shield, however, you can move all the way up to the top of the stage here with precise platforming. As long as the lava is off the screen, it is moving faster. Zaxxon needs to try and save as much time as possible at this moment. Climbing up the rocks here, you can see all the double jumps. Missing that one there. Falls back down onto the lava. All good. Final one here is where we charge the peel out. We run, we jump, we double jump over and up to the boss with Matuni aiming to replicate it.
If you may remember yesterday, Rafamir had a bit of a nightmare going through that on the first race of his the best of 3 against Popo, where he got crushed twice in quick succession. Matuni getting on to the climb very quickly. Zaxxon doing as many hits as he feasibly can on Mecha Knuckles before Mecha Knuckles dives into the lava. I nearly called it fire, but it technically is fire. It's just very, very hot rock. And lovely slow run into the signpost, saving us a tiny bit of time. Matuni having some great luck with the jumps and some great skills shown there. Really understanding the physics of the game, knowing exactly. Oh, that's commentator's curse. My apologies.
Ooh,
Oh no, he's lost his lightning shield, which means he cannot do the double jump. So he's going to need to use the springs and wait for the lava to catch up with him. So that's going to cost him a little bit more time. Zaxxon with the fire shield pickup, going to go through the wall. Through the wall, zip to the left, lovely spin dash, and we're going to see how many tries it takes him to get this clip into the breakable wall. We got one, we got a two. Oh, and he broke through! Oh no, he broke through! Is he going to get respawned, I believe? He's going to go down.
Try. I think he's just going to go through the stage now. You do not want to break those walls there. The wall is what allows you to go through the ceiling. Zaxxon having to immediately change to the standard backup here. Going to lose about 20 to 30 seconds. If Matuni manages to get this weak, a lead change coming up here.
Going to be tight, but that's going to be so close if it is a lead change. Oh, wow. That's a big mistake from Zaxxon there. As I said, you do not want to break those rocks. Those rocks being broken, that's such a big time loss. However, Zaxxon is getting himself with the fire shield, still going into the boss of Volcano Valley 2. Let's see how Matuni gets these two clips. We've got the Sota special with the bounce left, bounce right, bounce left, spin dash, go through the wall, and he's in there straight away. Great stuff. That setup is really, really nice and simple now. It was a little bit more difficult initially, but then, of course, the amazing Ben in Sweden found how simple that was. Oh, he misses it first time, but he doesn't break the rocks. And he gets it second time.
There you go.
Amazing.
Oh, this is it. We got a race the last three levels.
It is amazing. This is such a good race so far. That one mistake from Zaxxon, that single mistake, has cost him so much time, and Matuni has been able to utilize that and really make the benefit of it, and now they're both on the same boss. Whereas previously Zaxxon had a good 30-second lead, that lead is barely anything now. It's still there, so it's not like Matuni can just rest on his laurels and go on, and Zaxxon really does need to focus and keep that lead going if he wants to make sure he's winning this. It's amazing scenes, Jeff!
You love to see it. 157 on Zaxxon there. Matuni at 57, about to come through. This is a significant time save here. This is around 30 seconds that you want to see coming through. A costly mistake from Zaxxon on that one. As we come in to the final four levels, Giga 1 and 2, Panic Puppet 1 and 2. This is where the run gets difficult. These stages are we know where we're going. We're going to the Metal Sonic fights here. Zaxxon's going to carry the shield all the way through, making sure we can use that shield on the bosses. The question is, will we get good bosses for both our runners here? Matuni coming out with the 124, as Zaxxon is going to boost his way around the stage here on the rolling section, where you do nothing but hold down, which is always nice, but you can't rest on those laurels, as you said. This is up to Matuni to continue going. These little seconds, they are precious, they matter. It is great.
We know how difficult the Giga 1 boss really is, because you get bad spawns on your Metal Sonics. That is a big time loss. You want to make sure that you are trying to get them killed as quickly as possible, hopefully get them killed whilst the other one is spawning in. There is, of course, that very slight chance that if things do get a bit too chaotic, you might have three bosses on the screen at once, and that's just not a good day for anyone. That is not conducive to a good time. Zaxxon is doing a great job of keeping that shield all the way to the inside section. Matuni just coming through the lovely fast bits onto the floaty sections. I think they're called floaty sections. It doesn't really matter. The fans, that's what they're called, the fans. I know English, it's great. It's my first language, apparently. But Zaxxon moving on into the RMG Random Metal Generator with Sonic 2, Silver Sonic coming in first. Losing the shield, then get 1, 2, 3. Didn't get the fourth to declare the fun war, but he's going to get a few more hits as his sixth hit. And he's got Bouncy McBouncy Face. Bouncy McBouncy Face is, of course, the first boss in the game, as we saw a little bit earlier in Green Grove 1. And as usual, in Green Grove 1, he's a pain in the neck. In Giga 2, Giga 1, excuse me, he's also a pain in the neck.
He's being a big pain in the neck there. Zaxxon taking a little bit too much time to try and set up for that fight, the manipulation there, but does manage to get it off. Matuni now into the fight. Starts with Bouncy McBounce Face as well, as Zaxxon is now fighting Metal Sonic. Matuni, though, also having trouble getting into the manipulation there. Using the fire shield strat instead to just keep the individual hits coming out. Moving from left to right here. And then gets the Mark II. Gets the Shidoo. Sonic Adventure fight here as Zaxxon comes out with metal. Matuni, though, knows the manipulations here. Already got a number of hits. Losing the shield, though, unfortunately. As we have to wait and see. Needs to grab those rings. Rings are going everywhere, so should be able to grab a few as we get the last couple of hits. And also metal coming out. Oh, the random metal player. Given the same RNG, but Matuni having trouble now because Metal's being a pain in the butt. And then he got the other one. This could be dead. No! You don't want to see it. Just, oh, you hate it. Getting bullied with robots. As Zaxxon comes through the Giga with the lightning shield now, needs to hold it. As Matuni grabbing some extra rings there, needs to grab as much as she can for the physics to bounce around and hopefully give you some rings back there. The random metal generation strikes again. Can Matuni
yet another victim? Oh, wow. Oh, my chest hurts.
With a bad one again. All right, at least it's starting with it. Can we get the manipulation off here? Gets the 3 hits, goes all the way through, ready to the next section as Zaxxon's getting a big level lead right now. There's 3 hits, opening up for Metal once again. This is the combination that killed, but the Mark II is gone. It is time for Metal. Which attacks is Metal going to get? Metal being an absolute pain right now. But Matuni keeping a hold. Oh,
yeah,
there's the laser beam coming out. Seeing the dive.
Pain in the bottom. Zaxxon is on the boss of Giga 2 with the lightning shield, using the double jump to get lots of jumps on the top and avoiding his spiky bottom. We do know that the pit to the left is still a pit of doom, as Popo found to his dismay yesterday, but Zaxxon no troubles this time. Much better Giga 2 for Zaxxon versus the last 2 stages for him. Much better.
Matuni coming through, getting Mecha as the final robot in the random metal generator here. Should be able to take this out and come through, but you hate to see it. Claiming not only the run here with the time, but significant time loss overall. Now, a full act behind as Zaxxon comes into Panic Puppet 1 with the lightning shield carried from Giga 2.
That death just so devastating for Matuni. The race is now Zaxxon's to lose.
Very much so, yeah.
If he can just keep it calm, just not panic, just focus exactly on what he needs to do and where he needs to do it, Zaxxon should be able to bring this one home. But as we all know, the boss at Panic Puppet 1 is the most epic boss in the history of video games. It is a difficult boss. Zaxxon and Matuni know the boss super well. It can still cause problems for even the greatest runners that you've ever seen. So we've still got some difficulties that are coming through. So we'll see how it works. Zaxxon's doing a very good job of Panic Puppet 1. I say that, and then he's just made a small mistake. But that's not a huge issue. Nice big jump up there, using the peel out, using the double jump to his advantage, going around the wide loops. And some nice big jumps up there, getting into the teleporter. Matuni hitting the button to go into the boss to Giga 2 very shortly. Zaxxon is probably around 30 seconds away from getting to, 40 seconds away from getting to the boss of Panic Puppet 1. The final major barrier in this speedrun.
We're going to see now Zaxxon, of course, taking the mixture of the tails right there. Matuni managing to not get crushed there, getting the 4 quick hits on the boss, but was very close there to being hit by the spikes as they fall down. No! Hitting the invisible wall that is up the top there. You try the double jump, but there's an invisible block there that is a pain in the butt, costing Matuni the shield and the reset on the boss there. As Zaxxon comes through onto Panic Puppet 1's boss, both racers a level apart. And we're going to see how Zaxxon handles phase 1. Matuni needs to shake this off and come back strong, come back swinging for race 2. This, of course, is a best of 3. Not opting for the rings there. Manages to get
this time around. Whoa! Yeah, he really needs to do a Taylor Swift and shake it off entirely. Zaxxon is just trying to push his way through the first stage of the Panic Puppet 1 boss, hitting the exhaust as many times as he feasibly can.
Gets the triple. Got the triple there.
Lovely.
One thing you're able to get a triple on the top, though. Gravity doesn't really help out here. We're going to have to see. Gets the double. Oh,
and he loses
the shield! You lose the shield! This is terrible. You don't want to lose the shield on this one. We'll have to see how Zaxxon's going to handle the manipulation on the second phase. No more lightning bounces for the phase 2 here. So the laser attack is going to be the attack that Zaxxon does not want to see. And we're going to get the drill here. Can we get the double hit? Gets the double.
It's lovely.
Down to through. The boss will charge. Yep, there's another charge coming out. Gets the double again. Now we're in danger. Needs to keep it. Gets a third charge. Oh, but yes,
it's
into the boss.
things. Oh no, this is
Bring
going to be tense. This is going to be tense. He needs to be really careful with his movement here.
Get the double. Gets the double. Now it'll be the laser beam. The boss will either troll with the laser or go for the dive. Goes for the dive. Zaxxon missing the hit there. 2 more hits. 2 more hits required for Zaxxon here. Boss going to come up, going to fire. If Zaxxon comes too early, there we go.
There we go. Whoa.
What a fight.
My heart is pounding. That was just getting hit twice after having the shield at the start of that boss is so tense because you've got nothing to protect you. That boss can speed out of nowhere. If you're in slightly the wrong position on the screen, you're gone. You've got to restart from before the first phase. It is... Oh, it's tense as anything. Matuni's doing a pretty good job of ploughing through Panic Puppet 1, though. Zaxxon did lose himself a little bit of time there, so if Matuni has a better boss, that might just pull things back a little bit, but Zaxxon going into Panic Puppet 2 just has to keep it calm, and he will be able to pull this one to take the first of the best of 3 rounds.
This is, as you said, it's Zaxxon's race to lose at this point. Going to grab the fire shield for Panic Puppet. Going to go blazing all the way through the stages here. Will this be another 27 for Zaxxon? It is on the cards because we know the stage itself relatively short if we get the correct jumps through the stage, skipping part of it as we get Matuni into the capsule boss. Will they be able to keep a hold of the shield is the main thing that we're looking forward to here. Needs to keep a hold of it. If he can, then we're going to see some time save on Matuni's side.
Yeah, as we saw for Zaxxon, losing that lightning shield is pretty dire. And then, of course, if you lose the rings afterwards, it's even more dire because there's not a chance of getting them back. Zaxxon getting the good cycle on the platform, just missing that last jump. That was very close. Barely anything in it, but just missing it. But still using the additional speed found from the fire shield so we can get up to high speed nice and quickly, especially when going on to the cogs and the screws, just making sure he can get in to the next section and fly through, getting very close to the end of the game here. And into the inside section, there we go.
Matuni's
having a little bit better luck. Sorry.
Perfect phase 1, got in 2 cycles here. Getting an absolutely phenomenal phase 2 here. Gets the hit. Look at that. That was a double hit for all 4 crosses there. Matuni's boss fight was insane. Not a single fly back up to the top of the screen there. Kept a hold of the lightning shield, but it was not required there. The skill on display here as Zaxxon comes into the final boss as well. Getting those boogie arms, boogieing on down and heading down into phase 2.
Getting wrecked from the RMG in Gene Gadget 1, but getting the best RNG possible in Panic Puppet 1. It's of little consolation at the moment because Zaxxon being on the very last boss is almost certainly, he's only got 1 ring though, good gracious, is almost certainly going to be taking this round. But Matuni's made an absolute fantastic effort, especially after such bad luck with the RMG. Zaxxon's having a small amount of trouble getting chased by the fire in this boss, but he's getting onto the last section and it just needs to bring this one home and then Zaxxon will take this. I may be wrong. I often am.
We'll have to wait and see. As you said, it does come to the 1 ring. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. But will Zaxxon manage to hold it and take it to Mount Doom and finish the final fight here? 1 more set to go through. Takes the damage boost. Gonna have to wait on another cycle here as Matuni does the jump over the water. And we go through to the final hit. Zaxxon is not having a good hit here. And Matuni gets the jump as well, closing the gap. And there we go, finally having the final hit for Zaxxon there. Going to finish on the 28-13 there. Phenomenal time. GG for Zaxxon, taking the first victory there as we wait for Matuni to come to the final fight. Got 1 last set of platforming done. Spinning on the nut there. Moving that nut down and then going through the bottom right here, doing the jump over the enemies, keeping the speed to the boss. And we'll see if Matuni can keep a hold of the shield out of phase 1.
Yeah, Zaxxon really showing why he is the number 2 seed and the former world record holder. Even with making a few mistakes, he just knuckles down, pushes through, and takes the victory in this round. Yeah, so Batuni hopefully will have himself a good boss, get himself a respectable second place time. You know what? The fact that he's going to be likely be finishing this in under 30 minutes and yet still lost, that just blows my mind. It really, really does, because my best times in this were significantly slower than I think most humans. So the fact that second place can still be underneath 30 minutes, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Mr. Jimmy Diamonds, please stop telling us that we are robots, please. We are trying to blend in with humans. No, you are right, though. It is absolutely insane, just the times that these runners have put into this game. Getting these times as low as the 26-minute mark already. Remembering that there was not a speedrun scene for Sonic 3D and 2D before the tournament happened. People have came together, found strats, made auto splitters, met with the developer and got things made for this. It's been absolutely insane, and getting things as low as you say earlier, a sub 40 time in this run is insane. But we're here seeing these times being slashed, and there's a 30.06 there for Matune. Fantastic time to finish off, and we'll wait and see our runners as they get themselves ready for round number 2 in this best of 3.
Let's get your GGs in the chat, everyone, for these two fantastic runners getting fantastic times. However, this time Zaxxon has the advantage going into part 2 of a best of 3 round. Something else to keep in note about this game is that even though it is still a Sonic game at its heart, it does control ever so slightly differently in comparison to your classics like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because it's built on the Sonic Worlds Delta engine. So there's a couple of intricacies from the controls, things like the peel out taking up to 5 seconds to get to maximum speed, whereas in Sonic CD it's significantly shorter. Even in something like Sonic 3 Air, that peel out time is significantly shorter than you'll find in Sonic 3D in 2D. But yeah, it's incredible how they've been able to take something which is well known, has been recognized for being a difficult game, and just carve it to pieces in 6 weeks. 6 weeks most of these guys have been running this game. Some people significantly shorter amounts of time, but in those short amounts of time, this game has been absolutely brutalized, and we're seeing the results on screen over the last few days, and it has been magnificent to watch.
It really has, and the thing is, this is only race number 2 as well. We have still got an absolutely phenomenal set of races coming up. They're only going to get better and better. Like, wait until you get to the grand final later on tonight. We can't predict who it's going to be, because it can be any one of these racers. Matune there had a number of great levels there that were faster than Zaxxon. It was just that Giga 1 death that was unfortunate and cost that about basically 2 minutes, unfortunately. Remove that death, and this race was super close.
When you have a look at Batuni's run there, cleanliness-wise, there was very few mistakes. So we had losing the double jump, the lightning shield in VV2, and taking that death in Giga 1. And that's basically it. Everything else, he was on top. If not doing slightly better than Zaxxon, but consistency is always going to be the key, especially when speedrunning, doubly so in a tournament environment. And Zaxxon's taken the benefit of that and taken the win.
So we're just letting our racers get themselves set up and ready for round number 2 here. Give them time to compose themselves, see where their headspace is right now. Going to get themselves ready, psych themselves up, maybe, you know. That's what we got to do. We got to psych themselves up. How are you doing in chat? Who do you think will win race 2? Get your predictions in for that one. It is available right now, and we'll have to see just how it's going to go. Remembering that we really only saw things change around the late game here, starting around Volcano Valley. Our runners were pretty much neck and neck throughout the early game there, and we'll have to see if that's going to happen a second time.
Oh, you've got about 5 minutes to get your predictions into the chat. Currently, we are looking at 68% of voting for Matuni, 30% are voting for Zaxxon. So they're expecting this to be the leveler. It could be the leveler. We don't know, but we do remember that Matuni did have a very, very good race, with the exception of those 2 major mistakes, which did cost him the entirety of the game. However, it could be... Oh, it's changed! It's changed immediately! 48% to Matuni now, 52% to Zaxxon. And now it's 50-50! Oh, this is almost as exciting as the race itself. 73, 23, 24, 76. Oh, my word, it's losing my mind! Yeah, it's all right. Yes, someone has just put down a stonking amount of Amy's muffins on Zaxxon. And Matuni's getting some back as well. It's like watching the stocks go up and down. Get yourself on Reddit, everyone.
Get your stonks out. Put your stonks on who you want. As we go through, the race begins again. We're off. Round number 2 in this best of 3. Motunki versus Zaxxon. Who is going to take it? As you know, level 1. Big old jumps coming through, and our first enemy, the Buzz Bomber, not in the way. And Zaxxon getting bodied by said Buzz Bomber. That is me coming in with the commentator's curse now. That's 1-1 for the both of us, allowing Mutuni to get into the lead here. And
That is one race I don't want to win. Mutuni getting to that boss, 21 seconds. Zaxxon, 23 seconds, so approximately 2 seconds IGT behind. Yeah, thank you very much for the public service announcement there, Draco. I really do appreciate that. We do not endorse or encourage people to use Reddit.
And in the bounces
Multitude of
here,
reasons.
Mutuni coming through here, doing the bounces off the enemies. And you're seeing it for a second time on Zaxxon's screen as well. Both of these racers being absolutely consistent at that boss fight. It's genuinely harder than it looks there.
Oh yeah, it's proper tough strat, because it's not like you can get it with the first hit. You have to manipulate bouncy bounce face to get to the left-hand side of the screen so you can then get the repeated bounce onto him. It takes a bit of patience and it takes a bit of learning. Still struggle with it, and I've tried that boss probably a good 300 times in the last 6 weeks.
All right, here we go then, back into Green Grove 2, going all the way around. The question is, who is going to get to the boss first? We got that giant spiky ball coming through. Mutuni with the slight lead at the moment, manages to get the big jump over, does not fall down the waterfall here.
Zaxxon,
once again in the spiky pit. Zaxxon loves to go into the spiky pit there for a little bit. Oh, the bounces up, going to get that 30-second checkpoint. Zaxxon not too far behind right now, you can see that as well. As we go and do the jumps, get the early hits, making sure the boss is away. What a perfect cycle there for Mutuni. As Zaxxon comes in as well, gets the double hit. One more hit on Matuni's side, 41 kill. Zaxxon right behind as well, getting the 42 onto the capsule and into Rusty Ruin.
45 seconds to the end of Green Grove 2 for Mutuni. That's ridiculous. The boss didn't even have time to actually lower himself down to pick the ball back up. That's just amazing. Just amazing. Zaxxon still with a really, really good boss and saving himself a tiny bit of time there, even though he did get bodied by the spike pit. We're now back on to non-Rusty Ruin 2. Again, false advertising. Give me some money. I'm going to see you. So I'm not really. That's going to be a bit stupid. But you're going to see Mutuni flying. You're going to hit the falling platform, using the Jesus Walk on the water so he can get to the next section of the game, which is good stuff. Lovely jumps there, lovely jump. Zaxxon basically mirroring everything Matuni's doing at the moment. Going to be ploughing themselves with the pirouette through the platforms, through the pillars, and doing a nice early jump so that they don't fall down. And if they fall down, that's devastating. It's not a good thing to do.
Lands on the button perfectly. You can see the sync coming in here. This is all down to the changes that happened in level 1 there. That Buzz Bomber is what is allowing Mutuni to have the lead right now. But the question is, can he hold it? Or will Zaxxon come through and take it? As we're seeing right now, it's basically neck and neck at this point.
It's a sync again! Did you see the swag with Mutuni coming through into the boss room backwards? That's gorgeous! But look at this, almost a sync. It's a mirror. It's barely any time between them. They're right next to each other. That's so amazing! Oh, I just hurt my foot.
You've got to keep it going. You can't stop now. You see the boss Zaxxon getting hit.
I just have to hold my breath because this is so good. It's so darn good. Fang the Sniper hitting both Mutuni and Zaxxon. Rings going flying everywhere. Bombs going flying everywhere. They kill him basically at the same time as well. There's still only like a second or two in it.
Will our racers be able to keep this up all the way through the race here? Going all the way through, you can see just how well these runners are doing and managing to recover from the damage on the Fang fight there. But Mutuni still holding that lead ever so slightly right now as we fall down into Rusty Ruin 2. Once again, the fire shield bounces are what we're going to be looking for. We know in the first race, Mutuni had a little bit of a problem there, not able to hold the fire shield, hitting the wrong cycle. Our racers, of course, are trying to manipulate the cycle here, do the same thing every time will get you the same result. Can you get up to the point there where you don't get bodied by the spiky boy? The double lasers from Sky Sanctuary coming out at the same time. The sync all the way through. Zaxxon aiming for the bounce. Mutuni aiming for the bounce as well. The bounces are almost identical. Zaxxon taking the lead right now. Zaxxon going for it.
Matuni being careful through the spike balls. Zaxxon with that little bit of a lead. Very, very close, only a couple of seconds in it. Getting the speed choose. Hopefully they're going to get that lovely big jump and drop through the tunnel. Zaxxon gets it. So Matuni can get it. I don't think he will. No, it's a little bit too slow. Zaxxon pirouetting through the pillars into Brian Johnson of AC/DC.
All right, Brian, you got to be nice to us this time. We got these fire shields. We need to see the fire shields coming through. Zaxxon, of course, in the lead now because of a smoother Rusty
Oh no,
Ruin
it's Johnny
2.
Bravo. Do the monkey with me.
Doing the monkey going all the way through. The monkey. Anyway, going through, doing the bounces. You see the fire shields coming up and losing the fire shield. And taking ahead. The boss there needs to try and get back up. Going for the recovery bounces here. All the way over towards the supersonic mural. That is a long boss fight. That is a big time loss there that you don't want to see coming through. However, we saw it once. We will see it again. We need to know what's going to happen as we go through towards Diamond Dust to Volcano Valley. It's hot and cold. It's cold and hot. But first, we're going to the playground at Spring Stadium,
where the enemies are springs as well, just to make things really, really difficult. But Zaxxon's really going to see the benefit of keeping that fire shield.
Ooh, really though?
No, he's going to need to use it. Try that again, and he gets it this time. Gets the invincibility so he can land on spikes and use them to fill him into Knuckles section and save a little bit more time. Wow, they're still very, very close. Even without the fire shield on Matuni's side, super close still. Zaxxon having to stop for the Barrel of Doom Redux. See what it looks like for Matuni. And Matuni gets us straight through, so that's going to be potentially a little bit of time save between them now. Wow, and there was so special left, right, and to the left, and to the right, and to the right again. But of course, Zax is now on the Tails doll.
Indeed, we got the Tails doll here. We're going to see just how this is going to go. Just like Spring Stadium itself, Tails doll, very bouncy stage with bumpers there. The question is, who is going to spring forward in the lead here? Can Zaxxon hold it, or will Matuni manage to bounce their way to victory? As we're all into phase 2 for Zaxxon now, losing the fire shield there, trying to do the manipulation, waits for Tails doll, jumps, faces the left, gets the bounce off the bumper, does the jump and goes in for it. Matuni on the same thing as well. Who's going to take it? Zaxxon takes a hit. Matuni right now has the thing. Unfortunately, misses the cycle there. It looks like we're both on the last remaining hit. Zaxxon gets it first. Matuni needs one more. There you go. Pulling it closer. Shieldless for both racers right now as they run jump to the
pulling
end.
back some time there, though. Of course, I mean, look at the IGT. 6 seconds difference there. And that's amazing. That's just so good. And of course, there is a time disparity between Zaxxon and Matuni in their RTA as well. So they're probably pretty much smack on.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to that one. They probably are. As we come through, we're going to see no fire shield strats for Zaxxon this time, as he did lose the fire shield. So having to take the bottom route here alongside Matuni, waiting to see if any of our racers are going to get trolled by the bomber that fires the bullets there. Looks like we're all good on both sides. The question is, who's going to grab the fire shield? Sorry, fire shield? Who's going to grab the speed shoes and be able to hold them further through the level here with the invincibility as well, because Zaxxon getting hit by the bumpers as Matuni comes down and round as well. Also gets hit by the bumper. Unfortunately, gets the double bounce there, stealing all the speed as we round up to the spring area, bouncing our way up and round, gets the invincibility to the Barrel of Doom area once again. And the question is, will we get any of the bounces? This is what we're looking for.
The invincibility there. Yeah, there's about 2 or 3 seconds difference between them. I just had a little bit more of a kind of focus on the time. Zaxxon
misses. Matuni gets it. Matuni takes the lead right now. There's another lead change because Zaxxon misses the bit. He misses it a second time. This is it. This is what we want to see. Matuni now has a nice chunky lead right now as we come into the boss fight, getting the hits off the boss there that looked for, and gets the insta ring back as well, using the insta shield there to good effect. Then immediately loses them all. That's fine. Unfortunately, the boss being a little bit of a troll. Zaxxon coming through. If he gets a clean boss fight, could pull this through. There's 4. Also gets the ring back. Oh, and he gets the drop as well. Can it be 4? And Zaxxon takes. Are you kidding me? What is going on? That lead is gone. Right now, this is synced up, folks. Zaxxon having trouble with the barrel, but getting a better boss fight here. Can you believe it?
No, I genuinely can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. That is amazing. We are going into my namesake, Diamond Dust Zone, Act 1. with the snowboard section, and we've got a few seconds just for a bit of a breather with a few jumps from Matuni and Zaxxon until they get to that stupidly difficult one and done jump that is, like, as I said a bit earlier, probably one of the single hardest jumps in the entire game, matched up with the difficult jump at the very, very start of Green Grove 1. Let's see if both of our runners can get it with the absolute sink again!
They are completely synced right now. Oh, Matuni getting thrown on the ceiling! Zaxxon misses the jumps. Matuni misses the jump as well. I can't believe it. So both of them missing the jumps right now. Matuni having a slower reaction there to Zaxxon coming through, but it's not enough to make any changes right now. Can this, that Zaxxon having to take the spring this time. No fire shield to run up the cliff here. And then we're going to dodge the icicles, not getting frozen there. Matuni running through as well. Keeps it going down the big ice slides. The next big change point coming up here. Oh, and Zaxxon makes a mistake. Has to get the spin dash. Matuni manages to hold it though. Gets the big spring up. And Matuni is in the lead right now. Woohoo! All right, big springs under the springs there. Zaxxon and Matuni both making it through. This is going to come down to E99 and see who gets the bigger fight there.
Making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past. They're nearly home now. Into the homing shield. Zaxxon going a little bit faster getting that homing shield, but again, the time is being a little bit wonky on the screen, means that they are probably neck and neck as we currently speak. E99 shouldn't cause the two runners any difficulties. I say that though, it did cause Matuni a bit of a struggle last time. He did lose himself the homing shield nice and early. So hopefully, oh, they're on each opposite sides.
Doing, 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 doing.
It's left and right. It's amazing. It's a gorgeous looking set of bosses.
And then
Oh, again! Oh my god!
Okay, we are going through in a Diamond 2. We need to see the lightning shield route come out here. Last time we saw Zaxxon fall down, costing around 10 seconds. We do not want to see that again. This is not what we're aiming for in this one. Matuni had a very good stage here, was able to make up some time. Will we see a repeat performance here from both these racers? Getting the jumps over immediately down the big slide. Of course, it's going to see the change at the lightning shield. Who is going to take it? We do not know. We're focusing on the Zaxxon right now. First one to do the jump. Matuni right behind at the slide as well. It is literally the sink when you grab the shield here right now, folks. Jumping up and through, running through. Are we sure these are different feeds right now? Or is this the same feed that we have twice? Going through the spin dash, the jump. We're running through. Matuni has the lead at the moment. Big jump off the spring. Zaxxon right behind as well. Down the slide. Matuni going down for the corner. Zaxxon goes for the spin dash strat. It doesn't really matter because they're both the same. Zaxxon getting an unnecessary bounce on the penguin, costing a second or two. The big jump up to the boss fight. Going to be a 48 entry on the boss. Zaxxon behind on 51. But both our racers need to keep a hold of the lightning shield here. Remember, it is imperative for the Volcano Valley strat. Zaxxon having to jump over the boss. They're going to be slightly slower. Loses the lightning shield. This is it. We're seeing a route change for Zaxxon. Going to have to take the normal route right now. Matuni this time going to be the one with the Volcano Valley Knuckles route.
Oh my word, Zach's losing that shield. That's devastating because the alternative route to get the fire shield in VV1 is around 30 seconds slower. And it does mean that he cannot do that lovely big jumping strat at the end of VV1. He can use it, the fire shield to clip into the wall and get 2 or 3 early hits on Mecha Knuckles. It's quite difficult, it's quite precise. But yeah, that 30 seconds difference in the stage could be the difference between Matuni taking this round and, yeah, that's...
We might be going into a third game here. Of course, everything is still to play for. Matuni now with the invincibility heading towards the Knuckles route here. Zaxxon going for a bit of a lava bath right now as we jump down to the bottom route. We're going to have to keep an eye on both our racers here. We do have Zaxxon with the fire shield going to be able to potentially do the clip, zipping all the way to the boss. And we know Zaxxon has been trying to do the off-hit strats here, the off-screen hits on Mecha Knuckles. Matuni now making their way through, manages to get controlled by the ceiling there a little bit, but that's all right.
The ceilings in this game, they just really hate our runners at the moment. They really hate our runners. Matuni into the start of the boss arena with the climb. I can't remember who did that song. I think it was Miley Cyrus, actually. Yeah. But yeah, just hopefully going to get up here without any issues or losing the lightning shield or having any Raph moments. He missed the Raph moment. That's good. Sorry, Raph. I love you very much. But that 2 deaths in that same place was it was rough to watch. Zaxxon with the fire shield. Oh, getting that big jump there, Matuni. Lovely stuff. Using the spring to bounce up. We're going to see the peel out strat. I think we are. This is a... Oh, and he missed a peel out strat. That's not so bad at this point. It's not so bad at this point because he's right at the boss. But That's
Here comes Zaxxon. Here comes
Whoa.
Zaxxon. Matuni's at the top, but can Zaxxon do the zip with the fire shield? You can jump to the area you came from, zip up to the top of the boss. Will Zaxxon go for it? Or will we be in trouble? Zaxxon goes for the run. We're running in. Here we go. Gets the line up. There's the zip. Gets it up there. Is it all the way? Is it a half though? Will we get the spring or will we be seeing the spin? We're about to find out. We see the landing on the other side. The lava's not appeared. He's got the full thing. We're going all the way up the top. Matuni, of course, already finishing the boss, but Zaxxon going to save some time here. Unfortunately, the IGT not going to be able to tell us who it is. Zaxxon getting some hits off screen. Phenomenal there. Getting to it at the very least. Now to go through, this will help save some time as Matuni comes in to VV2. Remembering this is the stage where Zaxxon accidentally broke the wall, and we don't want to see that again. Coming through the one more step for Zaxxon. All done.
Let's see how Matuni gets these ones done. Yeah, well done, Zaxxon, for getting that clip at the very end there. That saved himself quite a lot of time. Matuni going in to the big wall zip. See what happens here. Is he going to get it first? No, he doesn't get it first time. He's going to get it second time. Doesn't get it second time. Is he going to get it third time? Is he going to get it third time? No, he's going to get it fourth time. And he gets the fourth. Woo!
Fourth time's the charmy on that one. So down and through and running in on to the spider boss, the lava spider boss. Zaxxon, though, this is who we want to watch right now. Going to do the same. Gets the first step. Very easy to do. Face the platform after our 2 taps in dash. And up they go. Can Zaxxon get the dash? We need it first time. We do not need to break the wall. Doesn't get it first time. Goes for the second time. Doesn't get it second time. Goes for the third time. Gets it in third time.
A little bit of time saved there. Not much, but a little bit of time saved going into the boss. Getting hit by 30 seconds is ridiculous. Just to think that a week ago, getting to that boss in 30 seconds was thought of being completely impossible. Just absolutely lose my marbles over that one. But Matuni taking a little bit longer getting to that boss with the slightly different, slightly slower zip. We haven't got a sync, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Zaxxon really using his knowledge of VV1 and VV2 to get to take advantage of the fire shields and also making up for the mistakes that he made a little bit early on in the game as well. This is magical.
It is indeed, but the magic is going to get even stronger as we come into Giga. You know what that means. It is the random metal generator. Matuni had the problem last time, getting bullied by the Metal Sonic and getting taken out. Will the fate change this time? We are pulling out the chrono trigger here. The future will change. We will not get hit by metal this time. Matuni will make it through. Zaxxon coming behind as well.
I do like your faith there, Ark. I do like your faith. I have a concern that the RMG will claim yet another victim. It's claimed far too many over the last 6 weeks. I believe it's going to claim another one today. Maybe that's just me being nihilistic.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. We know these runners have the skill, they have the ability, but will the game decide they live or die? This is where we're at right now.
Still barely anything in it. Still barely anything in it at all. This is... we've still got the RMG and we've still got PP1 bosses to go. Any small mistakes on those, that'll change everything in an instant. It really, really will. Whew.
Well, we're going to find out what's going on as Matuni's coming round. Zaxxon still holds the fire shield as well. We'll see if Zaxxon does a little strat here than Matuni did, dodging the little mouse enemy here. And Zaxxon go for it as well. Manages to get that little second save there. Normally you wait for that little dude, but both runners able to get through as Matuni enters the RMG. And we're going to see which one we're going to get. We're looking for Metal. We're looking for Mecha. We're looking for Sonic 2. We don't want to see Bouncy Boy from 8-Bit or Random Annoyance. Okay, Metal from CD. Here we come.
Yeah, Metal is relentless. Metal really can be relentless, but it's certainly not the worst one that you can find on there.
Oh, gets a one hit there. Doesn't quite get the second. Going to have to restart. Plans the bounce. Gets the jump one. Gets the second one there. One more hit, and we'll be releasing another robot. Zaxxon about to come into the fight as well, though.
And it's Mecha.
Here comes Mecha. Oh, and it's Metal from Sonic 2 for Zaxxon. So we've got Metal from CD and Mecha right now. Matuni having a bit of a problem, having two of them on the field. Removes one of them. Metal, of course, for Sonic 2 for Zaxxon. Should be no problem for him as a runner. Here comes
we
Metal.
We get CD!
From CD, we get more CD. What are we getting? One couple more hits for Matuni, and we'll get the final robot coming out. As we have a look now. No rings, grab that ring, grab that ring. Oh my God.
Yes.
Metal from Sonic 2.
From 2.
It's silver from 2. What will Zaxxon get on this one? getting the medal fight there, both having one ring to rule them all. This is the ring we know, with the one to bind them. Oh, we get the same robots, the same RMG for both these runners in a different order, allowing Matuni to finish right now. Zaxxon should be no slouch for this boss. Gets the jump, gets the triple bounce, needs to get the invincibility on that one, going through. Is this the second RNG for 2 times?
Think so.
No, I can't remember. I'll have to go back and cheat.
Yeah, I think they had the same spawns last time, just in a different order.
Quite possibly. But into Gega 2, the lightning shield round. Literally the lightning round here, where we're going to grab the lightning shield, skip what is meant to be effectively known as the slope of rage. It's just in 2D this time. They flattened the slope and we're going to go through. Matuni struggling to get the jump though there. That's going to be a little bit of time for Zaxxon to try and save. Gets that lightning shield, goes for the spin. Big old jump over, does the double, manages to dodge the mice there. Zaxxon coming through on the side. We're about to see how this is going to go through. Matuni does have that slight lead at the moment, but is it enough? We do not know. We're going to have to wait and see. Remember, we still have Panic Puppet 1. We still have Panic Puppet 2. This boss should be relatively okay. Stage is about a minute long, but it's who can keep a hold of the lightning shield. This might
Zaxxon
be
with
going
much
to a
better
race
start this
3.
time. Yeah, Zaxxon with a significantly better start this time around, not getting stuck on the slope as Matuni did. But Matuni's getting very, very close to the boss arena. Zaxxon still around 15-20 seconds away. Actually, no, they're really, really close. What am I saying? I completely misrecognized what was going on there. Yeah, they're super close to each other, actually. Good gracious. That is.
The door was locked for Matuni. That's unfortunate. Needs to hit the door. Right. Will they go for the missile jump? He's going for the missile jump. He gets 1. He gets 2. He gets 3. He gets 4. Remember, do not jump into the other side there. Manages to hold the lightning shield. Gets 2. Zaxxon on the stage. As we get it through. Ah! Right, Matuni loses the shield. Matuni loses the shield. This allows Zaxxon to get the last double head there. It is a sight. Oh my god, the lead has changed once again. Zaxxon in the lead right now with the lightning shield going into Panic Puppet. This is coming down to the wire. We've got the boss.
Unbelievable. This is giving me palpitations. I am loving every second of this race. This is amazing stuff. Matuni, Zaxxon just showing off the absolute level of skill between the runners that we have here today. Oh, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Whoa.
We are watching the racers come through, coming down here. Zaxxon doesn't have to worry about getting the lightning shield, already has one. Matuni will have to spend a couple of seconds grabbing it, so it's going to be around a 10 to 12 second time loss there. Taking a little bit longer now. Has to go for it. Doesn't know that you can... There we go. Gets the spin dash. Jump over. Goes through. Zaxxon already on area number 2, though. Breaking the stage down into areas based on the elevator. Finishing through. Allowing Zaxxon to have a little bit of a buffer for the final boss fight here. But of course, we've still got the devastating Rocket Knight Adventures boss before we get there. As we go through on the area. And what are we going to do? We're jumping up. We're bouncing through for Matuni. Zaxxon coming down. Manages to get the peel out. Also manages to somehow miss the jump. Going backwards with a bit of moonwalk swag. Into the peel out forward. Should be able to do the bounce off the enemy. Going and keep the rolling through. Gets to the next area. Jumps into the elevator. Area number 3 complete. Matuni opting not to go for the invincibility here. Shouldn't really need it at the end of the day as we're running through. Just going to dodge the enemies and the lightning there. Gets the first one. Does the spin dash. Big jump up. Zaxxon all the way through now. Going to dodge the saw blade path because we don't want to see that path there. Going all the way in. Round area number 3 complete as Matuni just enters it. Zaxxon now going to have to jump up onto the ramp. Making sure to keep a hold of the lightning shield. Not getting hit by the enemy as it is about to pop out its little head here. Run through, up, dodge the fans, going all the way through. Big spin dash down to the bottom to go back up to the top on the slide.
Nice one. Very, very good. Yeah, you are right with describing the boss here as devastating. Panic Puppet 1 boss is certainly not the easiest thing in the world. It sort of needs a level of patience that is there's not such a common thing when you're speed running a video game because you want to try and kill things as fast as possible. This one, there's not a huge amount of way of speeding it up. In fact, there's more ways of slowing it down just to make things super awkward. But Zaxxon, 148 getting to that boss is absolutely gorgeous. Matuni's really not that far behind, barely any time at all. But this is definitely a lead in proper place here for Zax, even with a slight disparity in the times showing on the screen as well. Let's see if the RNG for the second phase can play City Bums like they did last time.
It looks like a triple for Zaxxon on that first hit here. Remembering in race number 1, Matuni had a significantly better fight. Zaxxon did lose the shield. We don't want to see any of our racers repeat that mistake this time, but we're coming through. Zaxxon now about to enter into the next fight there. Doesn't quite manage to get it. That's all right. One more hit for Zaxxon. Matuni right behind as well.
I think
and there we go.
2 more.
Phase 2. 1, 2, gets it
There we
through.
go.
Done.
Lovely stuff.
Double bounce for Zaxxon, gets the double. Falls down the bottom, going to wait for the boss to spawn in. Matuni going to do the same. Matuni gets the double. Land and also falls down. Eggman coming up for Zaxxon. Gets the triple there. 5 hits for Zaxxon. Matuni gets the run. That's another double. Matuni is baited correctly. May be able to take the lead right now. Missing a hit on Zaxxon. Matuni on 6. Zaxxon missing. Matuni needs 2 more. Zaxxon going for the bounce there. Oh, Zaxxon takes it with a triple there. Matuni as well. What is going on?
What is this? This is
This is coming down to the wire. This is legitimately coming down to the wire here. I wish we didn't have this 3-second delay right now because this looks absolutely insane. It looks like at the moment, like I really don't think Zaxxon does have that lead. I think we are literally neck and neck right now as we come into the final stage of the game.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I thought I was watching absolutely amazing work yesterday. That this is something else entirely. Yeah, I think that they're basically tied. Not to the frame, but darn well close. I don't know.
There's going to be like maybe a second in this right now. This is going to come down to every single jump.
I think that...
We may have to call on HUDs. We may have to call on the judges to get some frame rules on the go here. We Smash Bros. We esports now, folks. We need those frame rules as we come through with more level, 1 more boss. The fire shield is do or die. We don't want to see anybody to go into the drink as we run our way through down to the bottom segment here. Who is going to take this? Matuni or Zaxxon? We don't know. We're on the edge of our seats here.
I literally am perched on the very, very edge of my seat right now. I am... My legs are so tense, I could probably sit down without actually having a seat under me. Let's see what we can do with Matuni on these big jumps. And there's no drink today. There's no drink today. They're all doing these lovely big jumps. Cool.
This gives it to Zaxxon. This gives a little bit of a buffer to Zaxxon there. However, we know what that final boss is like. We know that any cycle missed on that one is a significant amount of time. Can Matuni pull it back, though? You don't want that platform cycle to be missed.
Oh my good golly gosh, that's a 6-second difference with that platform cycle being missed. And that is all that Zaxxon will need here. That's all that he will need. And this is just... You said it was coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the skin of the teeth. It's so much thinner than the wire, man. It's so much thinner than the wire. Zaxxon flying left, flying right, flying all the way around, getting himself into the boss room. But Matuni's really not that far behind. They're getting so close to each other. This is... Oh, this is amazing.
It's the final boss. It's going to be down to who can get the hit on the boss there. Zaxxon's holding it. Holds it, takes the ring, gets the hit there.
Matuni also losing the shield.
Phase 2 for Zaxxon. Matuni taking the hit, grabs the rings, coming all the way through into phase 2. It's the flamethrower, it's the flammenwerfer. Can Zaxxon hold the ring here? Going for the third hit, manages to miss it though, unfortunately. Needs to keep a hold of the ring, deliberately standing there to get boosted into the left. Tries the third one once again, missing it. Matuni about to get the cycle here as well. Does not opt for the third hit there. Zaxxon taking out 1. This is literally coming down to the 3D blast race. It is coming down to the wire. The final hits on the boss is where this is going to matter. It is a repeat performance of what happened last time. How is this going to turn out? We don't know. Going all the way through. So who is going to take it as we jump in to the final section here? We know there's about a second or two about on this one as we jump through. The triple hit for both these runners. This is going to literally come down. Zaxxon's got 1 more hit to go. Matuni is right behind. It's going to come down to that difference on the clock here.
Yeah, it is.
Who knew? It's going to be a 28-33, I think. Jumps off. Gets the 33, 34. Here we go. Matuni. And that's it. Zaxxon takes the victory. Zaxxon takes the victory on this one. And there you go. GG's to Zaxxon, GG's to Matuni there as well. What a phenomenal race from both these racers here. Less than 10 seconds, 8 seconds between these runners. Things swapping left and right, going back and forth from the very beginning here. It was that final platform cycle that nailed the victory for Zaxxon there. You have got to love it. Absolutely phenomenal from both these racers. That is, of course, a 2-0 victory for Zaxxon there on the stage. How do you feel about that, Jimmy?
just something incredible that we have just witnessed. How close that race was with so few mistakes. That one mistake with Matuni missing that platform cycle, that cost him 6 seconds. Just 6 seconds. And if he hadn't have missed that, he'd have been able to maintain his momentum up to the right place and could have probably just about edged it, because his boss was slightly better, I think. But it all comes down to those mistakes that came in the very first of the 2 rounds. He made a mistake on VV1 and VV2, and sorry, yeah, not what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. My brain is completely gone, everyone. This has been so amazing. I have loved literally both these races every second so far, from Zaxxon getting bodied by the buzz bomb at the very, very start to that almost photo finish right at the end. And of course, I've had the amazing Argic with me on commentaries. I could not ask for such a great group of people to spend the afternoon with. This has just been absolutely delightful.
It has been absolutely amazing. It has been phenomenal. And that is only the second set of races today. We have at least 4 more for you, folks. And get ready, enjoy it, have some fun here. We're coming up to our next race. It is going to be Popo versus Matuni coming through with Zaxxon and Sota on commentary. Sota, of course, the developer of the game here. So we will catch you in a bit. Get ready to guess that tune.
Much love.
Hello.
GG.
What a race. Holy fudge. Holy fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge.
They can hear us.
I know, it's why I'm saying.
Scatman's World. Scatman, fat man, black and white, brown man, tell me about the color of your soul. If part of your solution is an ending conclusion, then I don't want to hear your stories told out loud. Welcome to Scatman's World.
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Oh, look like you came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your spine? Oh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah. But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow and puts you right back where you came. Live that love, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live that love, the works of yesterday. Live that love, if you beg or if you borrow. Live that love, you may never find your way. Can you feel your life tangle you up inside? Yeah, now you're face down on the floor. Oh, but you can't save your sorrow. You're fading trade. When you can't help but follow and puts you right back where you came. Live that love, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live that love, the works of yesterday. Live that love, if you beg or if you borrow. Live that love, you may never find your way. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah.
ないなんだかわかんない暑さが胸を焦がすから運命の糸たぐり寄せたその先にほらどこまでも続く未来今日も君が教えてくれたなんだかわかんない暑さが頬を伝う
Hey everybody, I'm here with Soda, ready for losers round 1, Matuni versus Popo. How you doing, Soda?
I'm doing great, guys. This is such a great tournament. The previous races were something that, like, my heart going out of my body had how exciting it was. Like, seeing those racers side by side doing almost the same things. Very, very awesome. Great show.
Yeah, these two races are pretty equal, and I think they're PBs as well, so this should be another great set of races here.
Looking forward to see what's going on. We will have a lot of action going, especially with the bosses. Which shield will they manage to carry over? What's gonna happen? Let's find it out. Green Grove 1.
Yeah, who's
Let's see.
who's gonna
With
get
the
hit by the
buzz-
buzz bomber?
Yeah, the buzz bomber. This is the first difficult jump.
Oh, no one, but
was
one of
not
them
the
got
buzz
hit by
bomber,
the what's that guy's name? The
I called it Spin Spiker, but
Okay.
whatever. Not sure what the original name was in Sonic 3D.
Spin Spiker sounds good to me.
Here we are, ready to face Silver Sonic, whom will manage to pull off the bounce strategy. We have Popo dashing in and pulling it off flawlessly, with Motuni following suit. Well done. Very well done by both.
Yeah, Popo getting to that signpost 4 seconds faster than Matuni.
And Green Grove Act 2 is going. Quick start by Popo that just go down the vertical shaft at most speed, hits the spring, goes down into the short path.
Yeah, when we first routed this game, I think we took the top route on this stage, and then we found out you could like use a spring to take that middle route, which is a little bit faster, which was nice.
Yeah, I put quite a bit of option for pathing, and that was about a hidden route to find a golden ring, mainly.
Yeah. Alright, Popo having a little trouble here. I think Matuni also having a little trouble. Oh my god, Popo, get the ring! Thank you. Don't die.
Mutuni managed to get the first, to get the advantage here. He forgoes the ring to get the advantage, but just a few seconds. Anything can happen. We will see.
Yeah, Popo almost gave me a heart attack there. Both of them, still, Popo's only a few seconds behind.
We open into not Rusty Ruin.
This is Rusty Ruin, I think, right?
Yeah. The original name was that, but like how it was mentioned in previous runs, there is no raft anywhere.
Yeah, just water. I mean, the thing is, if water is on like things for a long time, it rusts what it was on. I think that's how water works.
Yeah. Water triggers the rust process really fast, actually.
Exactly. It all makes sense.
But consider that these are like in theory very ancient ruins, so whatever iron was there probably be washed away with water.
Oh yeah, it's probably rusted already. Okay, they're pretty much tied again. Nice.
Yep. Now Knack is going to test their might. Will they be able to fight against this sly weasel, jerboa, wolf, whatever? They never decided, did they?
I think they called him Fang in Mania, but I don't actually know.
I think that originally in Japan he was supposed to be half jerboa, half fox for some reason, but when it came to the US, it became the weasel. I kind of like the weasel more as an idea. Fits the character. But yeah, nice clean game by both, and they are pretty much on the same page. So let's start the second part of Rusty Ruin. Nice jump by Popo that is already spinning his way to the teleporter. But Mutone is right behind, not wasting any second. Now we will see if anyone is going to play the shield jump strategy. Oh, and Popo fails, like falling down, while Mutone managed to take the advantage and take his time through the spike, reach the speed shows and start the session. Will he be able to spin through until the boss? Popo's closing in.
Yeah, I like how on this stage, like if you beat all the cycles and you keep going fast, you're just not gonna get hit by the swinging ball. Yeah. Okay. They both want to keep Fire Shield, obviously, for the next stage, so... Atuni doing a good job keeping it. Oh, Popo, be careful.
Oh, wow, that was tight. Missing a jump there is very easy. Hit the spikes of the boss and lose the shield, but both of them keep the Fire Shield for Spring Stadium.
Yeah, good save by Popo there.
This is just a few second difference in favor of Motuni. We will see if this small advantage will stay consistent or not. Like as Alder mentioned, this is a difficult game. RNG can conspire against you, and in a second you will be no longer be in the lead.
Yeah, I think this is the first time, because Popo did 7 races yesterday, and I don't think he got Fire Shield past Rusty Ruin once, so good confidence.
He managed to avoid the ring.
Yeah, you don't want to go into that ring.
Yeah, the route is taking a very huge risk. If you misstep and fall inside, you will have to endure the entire special stage if you like fail.
Yeah.
It's probably the most the riskiest path in the entire game as a choice, because if you misstep, you lose pretty much 1 minute if not more.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, everyone, both are doing their best against Tailstall, keeping the shield so far. We see if they will be able. Oh, Popo gets hit again.
Unfortunate.
Oh, Motuni clears Act 1 without any particular issues. Really flawless so far. Popo is slightly behind, but he can. Will Motuni try the Knuckles route? It seems he wants to.
Yeah.
This is another
very
risky choice.
Oh, he's not going for the invincibility.
Invincibility.
Yeah. Okay, he gets it.
But he did it great, yeah, with a nice recovery and landing on the that.
Yeah.
Why am I missing the word? But you know,
Yeah.
you know it. Everyone that plays Sonic and Knuckles know it.
Oh,
Battle of Doom.
he loses fire
Oh,
shield.
and the
Yeah.
shield is gone. This can be a game changer. It certainly levels the playfield right now.
Yeah, the good thing for Matuni though is he did, even though he lost fire shield, he is going to save time because he did take Knuckles' route for the whole stage.
Yeah, so he is already at the boss, having probably around 1 minute advantage so far. Which it seems a lot, but it's not. So the game is still very well open.
Oh yeah. Nice bounce.
The shield jump was great by Popo, and in a moment he's up. Motoni now is about to slide down Diamond Dust. Whoa, boss time! Whoa, scoring so much as 4 hits in a single pass. Great. 1. Oh, he hits the harm.
Alright, just one
2
more hit.
hits more.
Yeah, one more now. There you go.
And it's done. Okay. Shield lost, but no, not a problem.
Matuni gets the big jump at the start of Diamond Dust 1 there. That's going to save about 6-7
Yeah,
seconds.
the miracle jump.
Yeah.
I enjoy how the game is getting like its own names for the various area. Now we have the miracle jump, the slope of rage in Gene Gadget, adequate arms in the Spring Stadium as a fight. That's really funny to see that like the world is taking shape in its own memeable way.
It is
Matuni grabbed gold shield. Let's see. This is essential to dispatch E99 really fast. We will see if anything goes as planned or the shield gets lost some way, which will suddenly turn this battle in one of the more engaging in the game, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he does lose it.
Yeah, it's commentator curse.
I think he has
or
5 hits.
developer curse at this time. In
Yeah.
this case. But he still got rid of it, so no problem. He was already pretty damaged, so the battle was still short. And Diamond Dust Act 1 is covered, while Popo is tailing behind, almost reaching the gold shield.
Yeah, Popo did not get the miracle jump at the beginning. So. Matuni's going to make his way down here, and then he's going to try to take the middle route, getting Lightning Shield, of course. He wants to keep the Lightning Shield as long as he can, not lose it.
Nice battle going on with A99. Every hit super clean so far. Perfect. Perfection. This saves a few seconds for Popo that will be able to catch up. Martin is going on with Lightning Shield strategy. Going on without any problem. Double jump to the starport and boss time. How was it? What was this one? Metropolis?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, true.
But
And
it
short-
also
short
is from the actual Diamond Dust boss in 3D Blast, so...
Yep. I managed to copy the strategy quite simple. Like it was very simple to adapt to 2D. One of the easiest one compared to others.
Yeah, Matuni forgetting that, yeah, for this cutscene you cannot stand all the way to the right, or you will go
Walk
really slow.
slower. Yeah, I should consider fixing that because it's probably the trigger that checks for the top speed for Sonic is touched too early. I probably have to adjust it. because I noticed that problem, and I should take care of it.
Oh, it's completely fine. As speedrunners, we know to just stand a little bit further away. Matuni just forgot. Also, Popo beating the boss, but losing the lightning shield when he only needed about, I think, 2 more hits, so that's unfortunate.
This is bad because like the Knuckles Tails route is now off for him. He will have to take the normal route. But there's still the fire strategy going on. The one that will make me lose 1 life. But eyes on Motoni, we need to see some double jumping going now.
Yeah, I want to see a perfect
how
climb.
well he can do. Speeding through like a champion. This is so exciting. That's when you push the stage to the limit. That's absolutely great. You can really see when people train. This jump,
that's a hard
this
jump,
jump work, it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's really difficult. And as Popo takes the lower route, where the backup fire shield is, we see Motoni taking advantage of getting hit to deliver as many hits as possible on Metal Knuckles to make the fight as short as can possibly be. As a purist, I have to say that I don't really like to get hit the boss. Like, I kind of want to have a fight as clean as possible. The less hits I can suffer. So yeah, but I do understand from a speedrunning perspective that it's advantageous to do so. But it just feels kind of odd to see.
Yeah, I get you. Alright.
And fire strategy worked for Popo, which is skyrocketed upwards. I will fix this. And let's see how many hits, if any, he managed to give to Metal Knuckles from outside the screen. We got perfect skip from Motuni on the other side, which makes him already reach the boss.
I don't think Popo
And
got any off-screen hits.
Pretty much shrug off whatever Eggman's throwing at him right now. The fire shield broken. But it's alright, as long as you can keep it, you should have any advantage you get in the boss. This is pretty much like the Lava Rift 1. If you manage to get a fire shield to that boss with something, you pretty much have to leap 1 mine every once in a while, make it like super trivial.
Yeah, I like this boss design on Matuni's screen, just for the fact that, like, not glitch-wise, but if you make it all the way to the end of the stage and you keep your fire shield, you get rewarded by not being able to get hurt or damaged or die. So.
Yeah. I thought about its mechanic, and I just thought that it was correct that it should have been like that. If you manage to play well, if no enemy make you lose the shield, you will have your reward. Enjoy. I can see that on average, people that play the first time are not able to do so anything, which is correct. It's technically as expected, how it should be. So yeah, become a pro player, you get the shield, and it suddenly becomes super easy. Very inconvenient.
Yeah, become a pro player, beat the stage, and or get to the boss room in 22 seconds.
But Motoni is zipping through Gene Gadget Zone Act 1. Which route he's going to choose? So he forgoes the lower route, which is actually my favorite when I play by myself, but be mindful I don't take time into account, so it's by choice. I prefer to go on the lower one.
Yeah, there's about 3 routes that we found on this stage that are almost equal in time. Matuni actually forgetting to hold left here.
Oh, Motuni took the wrong route, so lose a few seconds.
Yeah, Popo.
It might not seem.
Yeah, he's only down by a little over a minute.
Yeah. This is nothing. Like as soon as Mutuni will get inside random metal generator room, we will see if his fight is gonna be easy or it's gonna like eat away this advantage that he has. So we start with Silver Sonic, which is a reasonably easy fight. He can be a bit of a problem if you don't line up your bounce, but not a problem for Mutuni. Now we have Metal Sonic. The worst nightmare for most speedrunners here. Ooh, perfect laser. He got lasered.
All right, Metal being a little nice though with this.
And Mark II is coming on.
Oh, they're both in the same room. Metal keeps defending himself.
Whoa.
Oh, he cannot kill him.
No rings, no rings. Get something.
He got a ring.
Oh, insta shield by Mark II. But now it should be over. Whoa.
That was pretty intense.
Leap away. Keep your distance. Yeah. Like that. Good job. I see a lot of people get surprised by the insta shield of Mark II.
Oh yeah.
I honestly thought that like all of the metals should have like represent some sort of progression in the attempts of Robotnik to copy Sonic in what Sonic does, and like so far not a single metal enemy had the insta shield. That for me is something that is like really iconic of Sonic. So I thought that like Mark II should definitely have that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That makes sense. Alright, Popo trying to finish off Mach 2 here, and then he does have an okay boss to fight here. Shouldn't have any problems. He is going to save a little bit of time if he kills this boss, as Mutuni got a 230 IGT. Popo should, get a 220.
Okay, Popo managed to seal the deal with the metals, while Mutuni is taking full advantage of the electric shield, taking the shortcut for the button and going down. Will he use escape for the door? Of course he does. I will fix that too. Boss time. It's not for the speedrunner. That's more because it's breaking an achievement. So I cannot keep it like that. I don't want people to like get an achievement in a non-planned way. It's not exactly fair. Okay, Popo's playing really well with the electric shield, as well as Mutuni moves without any issue back to panic puppet zone. As long as he keep it calm and steady, he should go really well. How can you be calm in panic puppet?
I love this bounce right here. And you keep all your speed off that enemy, that's so nice.
Great jump! Double jump from Mutuni, that skip. Oh, perfect! Perfect motion through the entire area there. Popo reached the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Landing perfectly between the spikes. 5, 6, 7. And it's
nice.
Done! The pit of that didn't claim a victim today.
Oh, Mutuni not often can get invincibility. I mean, he probably won't need it, but there is an enemy coming up in a few seconds that you want to dodge.
One of the small copter one here that he avoid with grace. Panic puppet zone starts for Popo as well.
Yeah, he's exactly a minute behind, but anything can happen on the Panic Puppet 1 boss. So.
Yeah, Robotnik can be in a bad mood, and it can change the entire fate of the race. But you have to give it to Robotnik. Like he's doing his best to stop Sonic and like taking out every single robot. Like you have to give it a go at this. It's probably his best plan so far, lure him in the air, so he can no longer use his speed to fight against him. Smart move.
It is smart.
But now it's boss time for Mutuni. Let's see how he fares against the egg cage. First round. And 1, 2, 3. Tails gets hurt.
Not gonna be able to get 3 hits here. He's gonna have to settle with
1,
2.
2. Oh.
Yeah, you want him
Yeah,
to
that
kinda,
position.
Yeah, you want him to line up like this if you want to get 3. He's not gonna get 3. Nope. Okay. He went a little early on
Wait.
that first hit there. He didn't actually hit it.
Okay. Bye bye, egg cage. Time for the real show. 1, 2. Ah, didn't grab on Tails. Boss time for Popo as well. So as you see, the time is really minimal difference. I lost the count on Eggman. Okay, perfect. Laser with the electric shield spells death for Eggman, which is defeated, and move on to the final boss. Waiting in the final room for Sonic.
Yeah, good boss there by Mutuni.
We are going to see if Popo managed to shorten the distance. But it looks like he didn't manage to score 3 hits. Okay. Motoni starts the end, the final stretch of land before the final boss. Perfect double jump to the fire shield. We are approaching probably the last most difficult jump in the game, which can make a change. Will Motoni be able to leap above the lake or not? Place your bets, people.
Maybe he'll go for
Cross
a
your
swim.
fingers. Oh, he didn't even stop. Flawless. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was great. On the other side, best boy